evening and welcome to Bascom, Ohio, as we get ready for playoff football here tonight in Week 11, opening round of playoff football tonight. It's the number 3 ranked and undefeated Hopewell Loudon Chieftains ready to battle the 7-3 Montpelier Locos. Montpelier, of course, making their first playoff appearance in 30 years, and community-wide excitement tonight. One of a handful of teams that are in and representing Williams County tonight. We'll keep you updated on those games, plus all of the other games that are happening around Northwest Ohio this evening tonight. As we look at the season let's start with the kind of the unknown for a lot of our listeners. Hopewell Loudon, they play in the Sandusky Bay Conference, and they are in the River Division. This was a multi-division conference. Hopewell won this conference by a game over Tiffin Calvert. They, of course, went 10-0, so they were 7-0 in the River Division. Calvert went 6-1, Margaretta 5-2, Gibsonburg a 4-3 team. And in fact, as you look at what happened with them this year, they rolled, Hopewell Loudon did, to so many of their victories. As we said, they are the number 3 ranked team in the state of Ohio coming into tonight in that final poll in Division 7. The last few years have been very kind to Hopewell Loudon. They have done extremely well. In 2020, when everybody got in, the Chieftains made it to the regional championship before losing to Lima Central Catholic. 2 years ago, they got in again and got further than the regional final. They beat LCC there in the regional final, 54-26, before being blitzed in the state semis by eventual state champion Marion Local, 34-7. Last year, the Chieftains made it just to the second round before falling to the streaking Columbia Station Columbia team that went undefeated in the regular season. Hopewell Loudon will talk about their schedule and some of their individual athletes as we go on. For Montpelier, we know it has been a fantastic season. Low numbers, but it hasn't mattered to Montpelier. Those kids have stuck it out. They've weathered a few of those kids getting injured, and they have had a dynamic offense all season and have been really solid in the trenches as well. Hayden Sharps leads the attack at quarterback and has had some good skill position players in Cam Smith playing on the outside, Griffin Cooley as well. And then you look up front, Eli Fackler, Ash Walls have done fantastic jobs in leading them to this postseason. So a lot to get to going here tonight. Our Brian Ford Lincoln conversation with the two head coaches will happen when we come back. Brian Colatruglio for Hopewell Loudon and Andy Robinson, second-year head coach at Montpelier. They'll join us next on B-Rock Sports. For all of your insurance needs, see Denny Gehrig or Elaine Hake at Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency, East Main Street in Montpelier. Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance, plus financial responsibility bonds are available. Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency wants to salute and congratulate all of the area athletes for their time and commitment. Good luck to all the athletes. From Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency, East Main Street, Montpelier.
The law firm of Abigail Worm, LLC, downtown Montpelier, would like to take this opportunity to congratulate the Montpelier Locos football team on a fantastic season. They know all about the hard work and dedication that you put in, and they want to wish you the best of luck in this tournament game. Phone 419-485-0480. The law firm of Abigail Worm, LLC, downtown Montpelier, saluting the Montpelier Locos.
Good luck to all the athletes from your local supermarket, Miller's Markets in Montpelier. Miller's Markets is not only a great supermarket with a wide selection of items to choose from, but they're also your lunch and dinner stop for ready-to-eat daily specials, rotisserie chicken, and deli salads, meats, and cheeses. You can also download the Miller's app and save weekly on certain items from the store, available online only. Stop by Miller's Markets today and get everything you need to make your lunch or supper easy, and go Locos.
When it comes to choosing a memorial that represents the lasting memories of a person's life, the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio can create exactly what you are looking for, like an eagle soaring through the woods etched on a memorial, a bench that has mom and dad's names engraved into the granite to sit and reflect, a picture of the family farm etched on the stone, or maybe your style is a memorial that has a split headstone with a vase in between for flowers. The Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
Kim's Supply Company in Montpelier has served the area for over 35 years and prides themselves in supplying the highest quality products products and technical services at competitive prices. Hard work and dedication has kept Kim's Supply in business that long, and it has also helped the Montpelier football team have a winning season. Congratulations to the Locos, and good luck in tonight's game from Kim's Supply in Montpelier. Go Locos!
Upgrade the exterior of your home with the addition of concrete. A concrete driveway, porch, patio, or even sidewalk adds a clean, finished look to the outside of your home. Take the look a step further with the addition of stamped concrete, available in many styles and colors. The addition of concrete adds both polish and value to the exterior of your home. Tell your contractor you want your exterior project completed with concrete from Becker & Scrivens. Becker & Scrivens Concrete Products of Montpelier. 1-800-641-3808. That's 1-800-641-3808.
Welcome back on the pregame show. Time now for our conversation with the coach, presented by Brian Ford Lincoln. And we are talking with Montpelier head coach Andy Robinson. And Andy, quite the performance last Friday night to kind of wrap up the regular season. A lot of points offensively, a shutout defensively. Overall, were you happy with what you saw out of the kids last Friday night?
Yeah, we were very happy. We had goals set for ourselves. We've talked all year about playing to our new standard of football, and I thought the kids did a great job last week. They weren't positive if it was going to be the last week or not, and I think they kind of played like it might have been their last game, and we had a great showing.
Kind of take me through your process maybe after the game. Did you do the numbers crunching? Were you trying to run down scores? I mean, when did it kind of sink in that, hey, we got in?
Yeah, we kind of knew going in. Luckily, I've got a math guy on my team, and Steve Branchow, and he had crunched all the numbers for me. And so we kind of knew the night before we had needed Hardin Northern to lose to Elgin. We sat around and watched that game, and Hardin Northern had lost. So we knew if we won, we needed a couple other things to kind of go our way. We needed at least one other team to win that we had already beaten, and that happened that night. So we ended up sitting around that night and as coaches and kind of just waiting it out. And right around midnight, we saw, we turned green on Joe Itel, and we realized that we had done it, and we were in. So it was an exciting night. It was fun to be around the other coaches and experience that together.
First time in like 30 years that Montpelier's been into the postseason. What's it been like at school, in the community? A lot of excitement, I'm assuming, here this week.
Yeah, it's been awesome. We've talked about it all year long, and we thought we had an opportunity going into the season for this to happen. Community's been great this year. Winning games always helps, but this community does a good job of backing us up no matter what. It's good, obviously. We're so happy for the kids, but I'm really happy for the community as well. There's a lot of people who have waited a long time. There's a lot of people at the school that, have stuck with us. A lot of people in the community have stuck with us. So it's nice that the entire community kind of gets to reap the benefits of this now. And I know they'll show out and travel well tomorrow night, and so we're excited for that.
Well, everyone's excited, anticipating the playoff game, and then you as head coach kind of have to get everyone, at least the kids and the coaches, kind of refocused, and hey, we got an opponent Friday night. Talk about that a little bit, kind of mentally getting everyone, on the team, kind of refocused, like this is a exciting time, but we still have some work to do.
Yeah, we allowed them. We said you guys can celebrate this on, Friday night and even on Saturday a little bit. We took the kids out, went and watched a Bowling Green football game, so we enjoyed that together as a team. And then when we got back from that, we talked about, we got to refocus. We got to start watching film. We got to break down for Hopewell because they're a really good football team. So kids have done a great job all week. We've had some really good practices. They've enjoyed the crap out of it, and we're ready to go over to Hopewell tomorrow night and throw our best punch.
All right, so tell me what you know about Hopewell Loudon.
They're 10-0 for a reason. They're a real solid team. They remind me a lot of Antwerp, which we obviously saw early in the year with game one for us. They're solid up front. They got a real quick, twitchy running back, and they got 3 or 4 good weapons on the outside that they like to get the ball to. We're going to have to do a really good job of trying to slow the pace of this game down And we've talked all week about just not letting the game get away from us too quick. And a couple of these games where we've been a little outmatched, the game's gotten away really quick in the first quarter, and that takes all the air out of it. So as the underdog, you want to stay in it as long as you can and see if you can give yourself a shot there late in the third quarter and going into the fourth.
Andy, I know you guys have a good idea what Hopewell Loudon is all about, what they want to do, and I'm sure you'll have a great game plan. But even that being said, how much of it in this game is worrying about what they're going to do as compared to what you need to do to be successful?
Yeah, we always got to focus on ourselves first. We'll have a game plan, and the kids will follow it like they have every week. But this has been a great week for us since we get an extra week of practice, and we haven't got to do that in a long, long time. So it's working on a lot of fundamental stuff. It's continuing to teach some of the guys that are going to be back next year and getting them good experience in this week 11. But yeah, absolutely, we got to focus on ourselves and do what we do well, and I think that gives us an opportunity to be in the game in the second half.
Well, definitely an exciting time for you, the kids, the school, the community. Andy, congratulations on the postseason berth, and we wish you nothing but good luck and success tomorrow night.
I appreciate it, as always. Appreciate you guys and everything you've done and following us and broadcasting to the community.
Absolutely. Montpelier head coach Andy Robinson. It's our conversation with the coach. Stay with us. More on the pregame coming up.
Have a little fender bender, hit a deer, just demolish your vehicle? Whether it's a minor fender bender or an all-out smashed-up vehicle, Bodyworks on State Route 15, just outside of Montpelier, will help get your car looking like new again. No more bumps and bruises for your vehicle. Maybe you just need a paint job on your new or antique car. Bodyworks can do that. Insurance work? Bodyworks works with all insurance companies. Just remember Bodyworks at 419-485-4400, the home of Bucky on State Route 15, and go Locos.
This spring, pick your power. Steel fuel-powered equipment delivers proven performance and efficiency, and the Steel Lightning battery system delivers the power to do more on a single charge. Get the all-new BGA 45 battery-powered blower for just $129.95, or pick the popular MS-170 chainsaw for just $179.95. Pick your power, and then pick up a Steel. All prices BES SRP at participating retailers.
See Black Swamp Equipment or go to blackswampequipment.net.
Leave your cares behind when you step through the doors at 18A on Broad Street in Montpelier, right next to Cookies on Demand. 18A is a speakeasy cocktail lounge set back in the 1920s. Dress in your favorite cocktail attire or stay casual. 18A is a place to visit with old friends and make new ones. Step back in time, relax, and enjoy yourself at 18A. Reservations are required, so call 419-212-4613 and make your reservation today.
For that one-size-fits-all gift, give a gift certificate from Bryan Therapeutic Massage at 202 South Union Street in Bryan and save $5 on each certificate. A massage guarantees the recipient plenty of relaxation and enjoyment. They have gift certificates for a variety of treatments and services for you to choose from. Or relax your way through the holidays and stop in for a massage for yourself. After all, you deserve it. Call Bryan Therapeutic Massage today at 419-636-HAND to hear all the benefits of a massage and get $5 off any holiday gift certificate. When you're in need of a new appliance, go to your local appliance dealer, Direct Link Appliance and Hardware in Bryan, and take it home today. They carry hundreds of new, used, and scratch and dent appliances in stock, and they carry the brands you need. Speed Queen, Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, Amana, and GE to take home right now with you. Then when you have something wrong in years to come, Direct Link will also service everything. No need to call that 800 number and talk to someone you don't know. Just call Direct Link at 419-636-4541, and they'll be out to fix it for you, whether it's under warranty or not. Direct Link Appliance and Hardware in Bryan, your local appliance dealer.
The more your life changes, the more your insurance needs change. See Danielle Van Atta of Danielle Van Atta Agency today. She can conduct a free personal insurance review to help you determine how much and what type of coverage is right for you, with no costly gaps or overlaps. Interested? Phone Danielle Van Atta today at 419-636-0408.
And we continue on with our pregame show with our Brian Ford Lincoln conversation with the coach. We are talking with Hopewell Loudon frontman Brian Calatrulio. And, well, Coach, coming off a Week 10 win for you over Calvert, sounds like, a nice way to end out the regular season with a nice win. What were some of your takeaways from last Friday night's game?
Yeah, no, it was a great game. It was an all-out battle. Two undefeated teams playing in Week 10 for a league championship. Plus, it's our rival. We're about 7 miles apart, so it's always a big game when we play each other, regardless of the records. But with that much on the line, and it was a great Friday night. We had a great crowd, great atmosphere. Really, prepping our guys for, hopefully some of the big games that we're going to be having now when we get in the playoffs.
Let's talk about things that went well on the field. What were some of your takeaways, Brian, maybe X's and O's wise from the game last week?
Our defense, they battled. We gave up a long touchdown run the first play of the game, and they never scored again. And they had several chances inside our 10-yard line, and our defense stood up and kept them out. And our offense has been efficient all year. We're really good on third downs, and we were able to control the ball and keep it out of their dangerous guys' hands. And big swing. We scored right before the half, and then got the first possession of the third quarter and scored again. And once it became a two-score game, our defense really took over for us.
As well as anyone, it's not easy to go 10-0. I don't care who you are, or what level you're at. It's not easy. Is this team where you thought it would be right now? Maybe when you kind of thought about heading into this season. I'm not necessarily saying. I'm not necessarily saying undefeated.
We knew we had a good group back, and we knew we had some really talented players. I don't know if I ever envisioned us winning every game, and not only winning every game, but every game by at least 2 touchdowns. And the way that we've done it, I don't know if I envisioned that happening. But man, our kids just gelled and just continue to get better. And obviously week 1 we played Cary, which is a huge game for us and a really good program. And once we beat them, all of a sudden our kids, it changed it. I mean, I know it's only week 1 and it's 1 out of 10, but you could just see the confidence grow in our team, and they've played that way the rest of the year.
You mentioned that word confidence. You would also know, confidence can be a powerful thing for 16, 17, 18-year-old kids. Safe to assume you've got a confident bunch of kids right now?
Yeah, yep. But they're humble. We're not going to take anything for granted, and we've showed up every week, and we knew this Week 10 game was going to be there, but man, I was really proud of our guys, how we played, Week 7, 8, 9, and the way we prepared, and really, the way we're off starting this week, and our focus, and it's a group that they enjoy being around each other. They love going to practice, and we're confident, but we're also humble and know that we need to show up every week, or our season will be over real quick.
Well, you kind of mentioned it already. Confident, but pretty stout on the defensive end. I think 6 times this year, 7 points or less that you've given up, and over the last 3 weeks, just 13 points. What about this defense makes them so good?
Yeah, it's 11-man defense. It's the way we all play together. We don't have any standouts. We don't have any superstar over-the-top numbers or stats guys. We have 11 guys that just love to play defense, that do their job and run to the ball and tackle people. And it's fun to watch. It's great team defense, and like I say, you won't maybe notice any individuals, but at the end of the night, you look up and we've given up 6, 7 points, and we've won the game. So it really has been a great combination of our defensive staff does a great job of putting our guys in position, and our kids eat it up and do what they're asked to do.
Well, it's on to the postseason. Your round 1 opponent will be Montpelier. Do you know much about them?
Just what we saw on film. They're solid. They do things right. It's the first thing that stood out. Scheme-wise, they're really solid. They're fundamental. I know they're low on numbers, and I know it's got to be tough. It's got to be tough to practice when you only have 20 guys. But their quarterback and a couple receivers really stand out. Their secondary does a really good job, and they're a sound football team, and they've done what they had to do to earn themselves a spot in the playoffs.
Brian, I know you'll have a good game plan. I know you'll be familiar with what Montpelier is going to do. But even at this stage, how much of it is worrying about what they're going to do, and how much of it is worrying about kind of what we need to do to be successful?
No, it's a little both. Obviously scheme-wise, you want to have your kids prepared for what the other teams are doing, but we also know that if we show up and we do things the right way, and we block and tackle the way we have been, that we're going to be successful, and that's what we're looking for at this time of the year. We've been beating it into our kids' heads. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you win by 1. Doesn't matter if you win by 40. I mean, you got to find a way to win the game and get to play another week. And I mean, that's the thing. With seniors, it starts to get pretty real right now, and the one bad night and one no show by us, and their careers are over. So we're going to do everything we can to try to give our seniors another week.
Oh, Brian, I know you're busy this week. I appreciate the time. Congrats on a great regular season. Best of luck in this one Friday night.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Stay with us. More on our pregame show coming up.
It's all about the tools this October at Donaldson's Ace Hardware on North Union Street in Bryan. Buy a Craftsman V20 battery and charger starter kit for only $99 and get a V20 mini vac, jigsaw, reciprocating saw, or circular saw for free. Or check out the Milwaukee M18 compact drill driver and impact driver combo kit for only $199 and get the M18 battery pack for free. Milwaukee also has a selection of hand tools and accessories on sale at 15% off. Whatever you need, Donaldson's Ace Hardware on North Union Street in Bryan has you covered. Ace, the helpful place.
Your friends at your neighborhood Eden Farmers Co-op Country Store would like to invite you to stop in at the Eden, Montpelier, and Edgerton stores to check out their complete line of pet supplies, animal feed, and outdoor products. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff is ready to answer all of your questions concerning their complete line of Kalmbach, Land O'Lakes, and much, much more. For your convenience, your purchase can be carried to your vehicle by one of their employees. Be sure to stop by soon and see them at your hometown country store, the Eden Farmers Co-op.
Droptine Winery and Tap House would like to congratulate the Montpelier Locos on a great season this year and wish them good luck in tonight's game. If you're looking for a great place to eat this weekend or any night of the week, always think Droptine in downtown Montpelier, offering daily dinner specials Wednesday through Sunday with a wide variety of craft adult beverages available in their family-friendly dining room. Follow them on Facebook for live music, all their daily specials, events, and new beverage releases. Good luck, Locos. Droptine is behind you 100%, hoping you come home with a victory. Congratulations and good luck to the Locos in tonight's game. Football makes us hungry, whether you're watching or playing it. If you're hungry for those Iker subs, pizzas, and soups in a bread bowl, then you're in luck. Starting November 1st, Iker's Pizza Shop will be opened in downtown Montpelier every Wednesday through Friday from 11 to 9 and Saturday 2 to 9. Check out their Facebook page for daily specials, special hours, and new menu items like their new 16-inch sub on Saturdays only, the meaty porker sub, big salad, enough for 2 people, and the beef Manhattan on Fridays. Iker's Subs on the Go will also be in Eden for Trick or Treat on the 28th from 11 to 8. So don't go hungry. Get to Iker's in Montpelier starting November 1st. And go Locos!
Camco Industries, with facilities located in West Unity, Ohio and Morenci, Michigan, has openings on all 3 shifts for production and assembly operators. We manufacture interior plastic products for the automotive industry. As an operator, you will be required to visually inspect, trim, assemble, and pack parts, as well as label containers. You must be able to pass an entry-level test and a substance abuse test. Camco also has openings for shipping associates, material handlers, and production leads. Camco offers a complete benefit package along with a bonus for the successful completion of probationary status, an attendance bonus, and a referral bonus. If you would like to join our team, please complete an application online at www.kumi-na.com or in person at Camco, 1001 East Jackson Street, West Unity, Ohio, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. All rehires will be considered for employment.
Montpelier and Hopewell Loudon inching closer to opening kickoff tonight. A little bit more about the seasons for both these teams. A perfect 10-0 for Hopewell Loudon and champions again of the River Division. They are located here in Bascom, Ohio, which is in Seneca County. They defeated Cary in their opener, 36-19. Then that was the closest game for a couple of weeks. They beat Mohawk and Fostoria soundly. Gibsonburg was a 19-point spread. Then a win easily over Lakota, 39-7. They won by a dozen at home against Margaret. Wangaratta. Scored 72 on Willard then in late September, 72-33. Shut out Fremont St. Joe's. Rolled over Woodmore and then won 19-7 last week over Calvert to close out the championship of the conference. For Montpelier, the best season since 2016, 7-3 this year. This is their first playoff appearance in 30 years. They have an opening night loss to Antwerp. They lost a heartbreaker to Eden, 35-34 in going for 2 and just came up short. And then got rolled by Ottawa Hills in Week 9, 48-7. Finished the year and punched their ticket with a win over Hilltop last week, 56-0. This is a first-round game here of the Division 7 playoffs for this week. Of course, next week becomes the regional quarterfinals and then the regional semis and so on and so forth. Montpelier are going to get their hands on the football first. We can tell you about their season offensively. Hayden Sharps has completed 43% of his passes, 1,700 yards on the year, 19 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. The leading rusher is Sharps with 367 yards. Griffin Cooley has rushed for 309. Remember, Brennan Friend's season came to an end because of an injury. He rushed for 157. Cam Smith is the leading receiver with 38 catches on the year at 565. He has 5 touchdowns on the year. Braden Brink has 18 catches for the season, 16 receptions for Chavez Martin on the year. When you talk personnel for Hopewell Loudon, the number 3 ranked team in the state on the season, Evan Kreese is their quarterback, 72% passer. He has thrown for 2,268 yards, 26 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions. Braylon Martinez has rushed for 1,143 yards on the year, 199 attempts. So it's Martinez who gets the carries. The next closest is a 32-carry kid in Kellen Frankert. Martinez also, Blake Barrier is the leading receiver with 65 catches for over 1,000 yards. Jack Colatruglio, 31 catches for 395 on the season. So that completes some of the statistics on the year, and we are ready to get this thing underway here tonight. Montpelier going to get their hands on the football first. They are in their white uniforms with the blue numbers. Third-ranked Hopewell Loudon is wearing red and their silver pants, if you will, here tonight as well. Hopewell Loudon will move will be kicking from right to left from our vantage point, and do want to share that our vantage point is not with the home press box. We are on the Montpelier side, the Montpelier press box side. So as I tell you this, that will be the way Montpelier will be moving from our left to right here this evening. Those lineups and statistics brought to you by Fackler Monument Company in downtown Montpelier, Ohio. It is teed up and ready to kick it away is Braylon Martinez. He has handled the kicking duties all season long. And the run-up and the boot and the 2023 playoffs are underway. Cooley at the 10, 15. Is going to slide down just shy of the 20-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, Montpelier there, as that's where they get to go to work here tonight. We mentioned some numbers on some of those skill kids up front. They have been a pretty solid unit in the offensive line. Will be challenged by the number 3 ranked team in the state. Montpelier will go 5 wide, 3 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left here in this first possession of the football game. Andy Robinson, you may have heard there in the pregame talk about how important the start is. Snap, throw, far side, pass is caught. And backing his way out near the 28-yard line will be Smith on the reception. He'll have about 8 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down and 2. That stop was made by Kellen Frankert. Franker, a 5'11 backer. 2nd down and 2. Just underway. Again, a 5-wide look. Trips to the near side. Twins to the far side here. On this 2nd down and short, Sharps will run the quarterback draw, is stacked up, and is going to end up losing yardage on the play. Coming in the middle of everything to get that stop was Newell on the stop and also Kreese on the stop as well. It will be a loss on the play, and it'll be a 3rd and 3 coming up for Montpelier. The 3rd and 3. They'll have 2 receivers to the right, 2 receivers left, and 1 running back standing in there. Low snap, handled though by Sharps under some pressure. Flush to the far side, may run, going to get the first down. Hayden Sharps steps out of bounds near the 3 or 4 yard line. It will move the sticks and a first down pickup for this Montpelier offense, which is going to do nothing but give them a little confidence here. And it's officially a gain of 5 on the scramble. Line of scrimmage is the 32-yard line for the Locos, their own 32. We are just underway. 10.5 to go in the opening quarter. Scoreless game on the Andres O'Neill & Lowe scoreboard. 3 receivers come near side. 1 receiver to the far side. Cooley is the only running back. Sharps gets the snap, and we have some movement. I think we're going to get a false start against Montpelier. Yep, it'll be a false start. Some updates to pass along. St. Mary's, the opening kickoff goes the distance. 93 yards, and St. Mary's leads Wassey 7-0. That in a Division 4 game. On our sister station, Q96.5, you will hear Brian and West Holmes. That's what's on right now. First down and 15 now. Sharps on the inside give to Cooley, and he won't get much. In the middle of all of that defensively was Aiden Fetro. Fetro was a 6'2", 265-pound senior. Aiden Ewald also got a piece of the stop as well. It will be 2nd and long. We'll make it no gain, so 2nd down and 15. Couple of minutes in here on the Andres O'Neill & Lowe scoreboard. First possession of the night for either team. Montpelier has collected a first down. They will choose some time, too. Get these calls in. Bring that play clock down. 2nd and long. 2 receivers both ways. 1 running back is Cooley. Belt high snap. Sharps rolling to the near side under pressure. Sharps being chased, throws incomplete. The heat was coming from Adam Crease, a 6'3", 195-pound senior. It'll be 3rd and long. Top side, so the 3rd down and 15 coming up. Liberty Center, an early lead on Elmwood, 7-0 on the Andres O'Neill & Lowe scoreboard. 3rd and 15 for Montpelier from their own 27-yard line. Napoleon, a 7-0 lead on Bellevue, also in Division 4 playoff football. Smith will come out here and join Brink in a slot. Now Cooley will come in motion. They'll look that way, fake the bubble, come back to a middle screen. Martin, 30, 35, crosses the 35, bulling his way 41-yard line, maybe the 42. Terrific play call by Andy Robinson, and then a sensational effort by Chavez Martin. Martin got a little help with a push from behind, but Martin with a great individual effort to move the chains on a 3rd down and 15. 3rd and 15 from their own 42-yard line. A second first down on this opening drive of the night. And again, Montpelier being very deliberate here. They know they need to possess the football, keep it out of the hands of that explosive offense of Hopewell Loudon, the number 3 ranked team in the state. Martin and Smith to the right in a twin set. 2 receivers come to the near side. Shotgun for Sharps. Cooley, the running back, on 1st and 10. Sharps has time initially. Now is going to see things close, and he is slammed down back around the 30-yard line. Couple of Hopewell Loudon chieftains coming after him and getting home, and that is Aiden Ewald who got there to finish everything up. It's a sack back to the 31-yard line. and that will be a big loss of 11 on the play. So 2nd down and 21. Again, if you're just tuning in, this is the opening possession of the game. Montpelier has collected a couple of first downs. They have eaten 4 minutes off the clock. Twins right and left. One running back is Cooley. Little throw to the near side on the hitch route, and Brink can't bring it in. Matthew Wyman, a 5'10", 170-pound junior, was the closest Chieftain, and now it'll be 3rd and 21. Third and 21. They've collected a 3rd and 15, but big ask here, 3rd and 21 at their own 31. Martin and Smith go wide to the left. Staylor and Brink are the two receivers to the right here. Snap comes. Fake screen both ways. Now looking. Sharps is under duress, and he's sacked again back at the 20-yard line. And that sack going to Wyatt Crow, the 6'1 junior, and the 9-play drive will result now in a 4th and forever. They need to get to the 48 of Hopewell Loudon, and this snap for a punt will happen at the 21-yard line. So this is a 4th and 31, and a punting situation here for Sharps as he awaits this snap at his own 10-yard line. The dangerous return game of Hopewell Loudon waiting near midfield. Braylon Martinez is the punt returner that has taken it the distance a couple of times this season. Here comes Sharp's punt with some pressure. It's a line drive kick. Over the head grab made, and that's Blake Barrier on the return. Barrier with room to the 35-30, 25-20, needs another block, and there are flags all over the place. It's going to be a touchdown for Barrier that's coming back because of a couple of blocks in the back or illegal use of hands. The first flag is at the 38, a couple of more are at the 30. So Barrier goes, it was Barrier and not Martinez. So this will back Hopewell Loudon up, and as they sort it out, we'll take a quick 30-second timeout. Scoreless game.
When it comes to choosing a memorial that represents the lasting memories of a person's life, the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio can create exactly what you are looking for. Like an eagle soaring through the woods etched on a memorial. A bench that has mom and dad's names engraved into the granite to sit and reflect. A picture of the family farm etched on the stone. Or maybe your style is a memorial that has a split headstone with a vase in between for flowers. The Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
Twins to the right, Twins to the left here. Hopewell Loudon setting up shop at the 40-yard line. Evan Crease, the quarterback. Crease wants a quick fire to the far side. Pass is caught, 35. Dragged down at about the 32 on that far side by Brink. Adam Crease, the reception. So it'll be 2nd down and 2 from the 32-yard line. 6.5 to go, opening quarter of play. First possession for the Chieftains. They'll send Twins to the left, one receiver to the right, working in that shotgun. Braylon Martinez, the only running back. 4 down linemen for the Locos. High snap. The give is to Martinez. Nice dart in the hole, and now he's got daylight. 20, 10, 5, touchdown. No flags. Braylon Martinez found a lane, and on 2nd down and 2 at the 32, he goes the distance. He has had some kind of season, has Martinez. And a very quick drive as they take advantage of a couple of sacks. Had a touchdown called back on the punt return, but then Martinez, the 5'10", 170-pound senior who has had a sensational year, scores the touchdown and now is on for the extra point. Straight on extra point attempt for Martinez, and it is no good. New score, first score on the Andres O'Neill & Lowe scoreboard, 6-0 Hopewell Loudon on B-Rock Sports.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
See Cannell Insurance Agency of downtown Montpelier, your auto owner's insurance agent. Division 4 over on Q96.5. They haven't played 2 minutes yet, and West Holmes is already up 14-0 on Bryan. They scored quickly, and then they went onside, got the onside, and scored very immediately off that. So a 14-0 West Holmes lead. Here it is 6-0 Hopewell Loudon on top of Montpelier nearly midway through this opening quarter of play. Montpelier sustaining the football for right around that 4 to 4.5 minute mark, but then a 2-play 40-yard drive for Hopewell Loudon, capped off by the Blake Martinez 22-yard touchdown, or Braylon Martinez, I beg your pardon. Archbold an 8-0 lead on Fredericktown, as this will end up being a touchback for Hopewell Loudon. Montpelier will start at their own 20. Again, 8-0. Archbold over Fredericktown. That's a Division 5 Region 18 game. Second possession of the night now for Montpelier. 1st and 10 at their own 20. Staylor and Brink will be 2 wide receivers to the right. Over to the left go Smith and Chavez Martin on a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. One running back is Cooley. Sharps gets the snap. Sharps against a 3-man rush, throws, and it is a little bit too tall and hot for Smith, incomplete. So right now, mixing it up, rushing 3, rushing 4. Defiance playing Bay Village Bay for the second time in a few years. Last time was in 2020 when everybody got in the COVID season. They're up on Bay Village Bay 7-0. We'll let you know what's also going on with Eden and Waynesfield Goshen. North Central playing Patrick Henry tonight in Division 7 matchups. Trips to the right, 1 receiver to the left, and 1 running back on 2nd down and 10 for Montpelier at the 20 and movement. That'll be a false start on the Locos. Beautiful night. Who would have guessed on Halloween weekend or the weekend before Halloween that you'd have shirt sleeves and shorts and temperatures hovering around 70 at kickoff for the opening week of the playoffs. But that is what we have here tonight all across the state of Ohio here as the 2023 postseason gets underway. Patrick Henry draws first blood. They lead 8-0 over North Central 5 minutes into that game up in Hamler, Ohio. This will be a 2nd down and 15 for Montpelier back at their own 15-yard line. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Quick toss to Cooley to the near side. 10, 15, cut back. He's at the 20. Will be dragged down across the 20 at the 23-yard line. That stop was made by Noah Kubitz. Kubitz, a 5'10", 215-pound senior. Positive yardage, though, for Cooley. It'll be a 3rd down, and we'll call it 7 for the 1st down after that 8-yard run. A manageable 3rd down here for Montpelier. Andy Robinson signaling in from the sideline. 3rd down and 7 at their own 23. Hash mark near side. 3 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right side. There's the snap. Sharps looks over the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. Off the deflection, off the hands of Chavez Martin. That could have, should have been picked off. Matthew Wyman, the DB, was right there. And it is a 3 and out for Montpelier. Sharps to punt it away. Barrier is the deep man. We were told it would be Martinez, but it's Barrier. And Barrier wearing almost like a soft cast of some kind on that right hand. Sharps waits for another punt near his 10, and we're going to get another false start, I think, against Montpelier. Yep, so that'll back them up more. Bryan on the board. West Holmes leading 14-7 now in that matchup in Division 4. 3+ hour trip for the Bears and their faithful in Division 4. That's what you see now. One of the side effects, not just involving us, but in all playoff appearances. The bigger schools you get, and you're traveling to bigger schools, bigger areas, you get that high hanging punt. Barrier signals fair catch, gets it at the 45-yard line. 36 yards on the punt, no return. But Hopewell Loudon setting up shop for a second possession in Montpelier territory at the 45 when we come back.
When you're on the road this summer, your rewards checking account at Midwest Community has deals from coast to coast that you can access online or in the app. It goes where you go, so you never miss a sweet deal on dining, hotels, entertainment, and more. And if you're stuck on the side of the road, just use the built-in roadside assistance to get back up and running. You also get cell phone protection, ID theft aid, and more, all included with your rewards checking account. It's banking that connects to life in all the ways you do. Learn more today at MidwestCommunity.org.
Martinez from the 45-yard line, a hop, a skip, and then he raced into the hole and got it to the 10, a 35-yard run for Martinez. Braylon has Hopewell Loudon now at first and goal at the 10-yard line, just inside the 10-yard line. 3 receivers go left. Tight end lines up to the right. Martinez remains the only running back on this first and goal just inside the 10-yard line. They'll play action to him under some heat. A screen that is dropped on the near side. The intended receiver was Blake Barrier. So it will be second down and goal now coming up. Evan Crace, 6'4" quarterback, had Barrier. Second down and goal. Clock stops at 5:37 left in this opening quarter of play. Hopewell Loudon 6, Montpelier nothing on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. 3 receivers go to the left again. Martinez will be a halfback. Crease waiting on the snap. They'll give to Martinez, running right patiently, finding a hole inside the 5, backing his way down to about the 2 or 3 yard line. Fackler and Walls there on the stop, and it'll be third and goal. Probably 2 downs to score this touchdown here, you would assume, for Hopewell Loudon. Third and goal at the 3. Chieftains 6-0 lead. 2 possessions. They've both started in Montpelier territory. 40 and 45. 2 receivers go left. Tight end lines up to the left. Third down and goal. Riding it out, quarterback will keep it. It's Martinez who kept it. It was Martinez in the Wildcat who faked the give to Braden Brakeman, and Martinez sticks it in the end zone for his second TD of the night. That one a 3-yard run, and it is 12-0 Hopewell Loudon. That only took 4 plays to get in and 45 yards on the drive.
Is Griff flowing too fast?
They'll try the extra point again.
It's guards pulling, correct?
Martinez. Snap, spot, extra point on the way, and this one is good. Hopewell Loudon 13-0 over Montpelier, 4:50 to go in the first quarter on B-Rock Sports.
Looking to earn good money in a great work atmosphere? Come join the team at 2020 Custom Molded Plastics in Holiday City. They're now looking for full-time and part-time production operators, and they have schedules that fit everyone. Earn $500 monthly for perfect attendance, refer a friend, and get a $500 referral bonus. No mandated overtime, clean environment, and full benefits at 30 days. Apply online today at 2020cmp.com, then stop in Monday through Friday from 9 to 4 for open interviews on Selwyn Drive in Holiday City.
Andy Brigle back with you here in Bascom, Ohio. We are at the home of the Hopewell Loudon Chieftains, the number 3 ranked team in the state. They are 10-0 on the year. They've had a couple of possessions and scored both times. Montpelier picked up a pair of first downs on their first drive, used right around 4 minutes or so of the clock, but had to punt after a couple of sacks and some penalties and short fields for Hopewell Loudon, and a pair of Braylon Martinez TD runs, one from 32 yards and this one from 3 yards out of the Wildcat. So now the kickoff from Martinez Off of a couple of bounces, it'll be Brink at the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, out to the 36 or 7-yard line before he'll be hammered down there by Scott Turco, a special teams tackle for him. Third possession of the game for Montpelier. It'll be a 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line. This will be the best start for Montpelier here in this opening half of play. 4:44 left in the first quarter here on the Andres O'Neill & Lowe scoreboard. They'll stack 3 receivers here to the left, or to the right, I should say. 2 receivers go to the left side, so that'll empty the backfield for Hayden Sharps. So a 1st down and 10 for the Locos. Snap, fake it, quarterback draw. And he'll pound for 2 or 3 before he is wrapped up on the play. Among those there on the stop is Adam Crease. Also Mason Reinhart, a sophomore, got him. 3rd and 3, or 2nd and gain of 3, 2nd down and 7 coming up for Montpelier at their own 39-yard line. 13-0 Chieftains here on the Andres O'Neill & Lowe scoreboard. We're in the opening week of the high school playoffs, expanded playoffs, 2nd year of it. 3 receivers right, 2 receivers to the left. Check that 3rd year of this. Had the expanded playoffs in 2020 and then expanded out of that. Another quarterback draw for Sharps, and this one going nowhere. He'll lose a yard on the play. Knifing through was Adam Crease. How about Bryan has tied West Holmes now, 14 apiece. That's in that Division 4 Region 14 game. It will be 3rd down from the 38-yard line. 3rd and 8 for Montpelier. Line to gain is the 46-yard line. 3 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Sharps. 3-man rush. Sharps wants to air it out for Brink, and it's juggled, and is it caught? He caught it on his backside. Off to a couple of deflections. Matthew Wyman had hands on it, and then Brink was on the turf and made the grab at the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 37 and a 1st and 10 for Montpelier. Best play of the night for the Locos by far. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 25. Good concentration by Brink to hang in there and make the grab. Chavez Martin goes wide to the left side. 3 receivers are going to come to the right side. And now a timeout, maybe. Sharps was starting to come toward the sideline. And I think Andy Robinson may be bringing this thing all the way down and spending a timeout. We're at 2:40 to go in the opening quarter and rolling. And that timeout is about ready to happen. And we're going to step aside with them. 2.5 minutes to go here in this first quarter of football. 2:27 to be precise. 13-0 Hopewell Loudon. Montpelier on the move for the first time tonight. We'll be right back.
Congratulations and good luck to the Montpelier athletes from Moore Industries. Moore Industries is a family-owned and operated custom injection molding business right beside Montpelier School. Moore cares about the employees by offering great benefits, competitive wages, and a family atmosphere. They produce quality products using plastic molding machines for many industries, including automotive, heavy truck, construction, toys, and more. Moore Industries also cares about the community and the schools by supporting the Montpelier athletes. Good luck in your game, Locos, from the Moore Industry family.
Welcome back out here to the home of the Hopewell Loudon Chieftains. We are in Bascom, Ohio, in Seneca County. The Chieftains have had a couple of possessions tonight. They have a 13-0 lead. Montpelier just hit on a big play on 3rd and 8. Go 37 yards down to Hopewell Loudon's 25-yard line. Andy Robinson brought the play clock all the way down to 1, took a timeout. And now we'll gather everybody together, and on the 1st and 10 coming up at the Chieftains 25-yard line, sends the offense back out there. So glad you could be with us tonight. Want to thank all of our great sponsors, not just the ones that are with us every week, but all the terrific Montpelier businesses that have made tonight's broadcast possible here tonight on the 90-plus minute journey from Williams County here to Bascom. 3 receivers go left, 1 receiver, that's Gurrell, to the right. There's 1 running back. It's Cooley. He gets the call, and Cooley got back to the line of scrimmage maybe, and that is it. Stacked up on the play. There were a couple of bodies that were able to get through. Wyatt Crow and Mason Reinhart were there. It will be officially a loss of 1. So it'll be 2nd down and 11 for Montpelier at the 26 of Hopewell Loudon. Gurrell now will flip as the only right receiver over to the left side. Martin and Brink and Smith will be in a trips formation to the right side. That's the short side of the field here from where we are at. And keep in mind, we are not in the home press box side because for some reason at Hopewell Loudon, media for anybody except for maybe Hopewell Loudon's goes opposite side. So we're on the away side. Little mini roll to the right and a short pass that time at 1 hop towards Chavez Martin, and now it will be 3rd down and 11. So remember that as we describe formations tonight, just to kind of give you a heads up. And to give you a little bit more background information for Montpelier people that are listening at home that did not make the trip, let's just say that you go to games and appreciate what you have with facilities in Montpelier. So it'll be 3rd down and 11 from the 26-yard line. 2 receivers left, Martin and Gurrell. 2 receivers right in Brink and Smith. Cooley the only running back. Receiver goes in motion, Smith to the far side. Looking back to the right, a go route. Once Brink in the end zone, it's broken up. A little bit underthrown and a great defensive play here on the near sideline for Hopewell Loudon. That was Martinez who broke it up. So now it will be 4th down, and you're an underdog against the number 3 ranked team in the state. You don't have a kicking game that can get you 3 from here, so you're in no man's land. You got to go for it. It will be a 4th down and 11 from the 26 with 1.5 minutes to go here in the opening quarter of play. 3 receivers go left, 1 receiver to the right. Cooley the lone setback on a 4th down and 11. Cooley will now go in motion far side. They fake the toss, roll out on a mini rollout. Now look downfield. Sharps throws. It's caught by Gurrell. He's at the 16, at the 15. He's at the 10, and a 1st down pickup. Hopewell Loudon's kid, Adam Kreese, almost, for the most part, gave up. He kind of spun Gurrell around, and once he didn't bring him down, nothing else was done by anybody else. And Gurrell just kept chugging the legs, and they convert a 4th and 11, and it'll be 1st down and 10 from the 11-yard line. Napoleon now up 14-6 over Bellevue in Division 4. Great turnaround season for the Cats, who started 0-4 and really going nowhere, and then took advantage of that schedule, got hot, and now have gotten into the postseason and are looking to do a little damage. 1st down and 10, Montpelier at the 11 with 1:21 to go in this first quarter. A 13-0 Hopewell Loudon lead. Here is Sharps giving to Cooley, and we have a penalty marker. Do we have a timeout taken? We had a timeout taken. What was it? Is it penalty? It is a penalty. Beg your pardon. So it'll be a penalty on Hopewell Loudon, not a timeout. I didn't see the flag until they'd come over here. So it's a 5-yard mark off, and now it'll be 1st down and 5 from the 6-yard line. So Montpelier can still collect a 1st down without scoring here. 13-0 Chieftains. Cooley is in the backfield. They're going to also have Ash Walls in a split back set. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Walls goes in motion. The give is on the inside to Cooley, and nothing doing. 2nd down and 5. There was no gain. and off the edge. A terrific job that time. Adam Crease and also Aiden Fetro converged there. So no gain. It'll be 2nd down and 5 from the, or did they give him a yard? Must have given him a yard. So 2nd down and 4 from the 5-yard line. I stand corrected. Final 50 seconds of the first quarter as Sharps again goes under center. Cooley and Walls split back. Cooley goes in motion left. They'll toss it to Cooley to the left. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. Battling his way toward the end zone. He is short of the end zone and probably a little bit short of the first down. It will be 3rd down and less than a yard for the first down and about a yard for the touchdown. If Andy Robinson wants to bring this clock all the way down to completion, he can, and start with a fresh second quarter, and that appears to be his game plan. So the first quarter is going to be complete here at Hopewell Loudon. The Chieftains own a 13-0 lead, but Montpelier is on the doorstep, and we'll be right back.
Hi, this is Russ Davies with Andrews O'Neill & Lowe Insurance Agency. Community means caring for the people we call neighbors and the places we call home. For the past 100 years, Andrews O'Neill & Lowe has been proud to do just that. In partnership with Central Insurance, we're honored by your trust in us to protect your family, assets, business, and everything that matters most to you. Thanks for being a part of our story. We've provided you peace of mind over the past century and look forward to doing the same for the next 100 years. Learn more at andrewsoneillandlowe.com.
Be part of the Montpelier Athletic Boosters and help support all the athletes at the Montpelier schools by calling 419-485-6785. The Montpelier Athletic Boosters would like to wish all the Montpelier athletes good luck in today's game. Strive to be the best, and you will succeed at everything you do. The Montpelier Boosters are proud of all your achievements. Good luck and do your best. That's all anyone can ask. And go Locos!
Andy Brigle back with you here in Bascom, Ohio. We are at the home of the Hopewell Loudon Chieftains, about ready to begin quarter number 2. It is a 13-0 lead. By the way, Patrick Henry pulling away from North Central early in the second quarter, now steamrolling the Eagles 24-0. Here it is going to be a 3rd and 1 for Montpelier at the 2 of Hopewell Loudon. Haven't heard anything on what's going on with Eden and Waynesfield Goshen, so maybe, Ben, maybe you can hunt something down there from somebody. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver right, split backfield on 3rd down and 1 at the 2. Sharps under center. Sharp sends Walls in motion. Now quarterback sneak for a touchdown. Off the left side, found just enough of a crease, and that'll conclude a 10-play drive. Hayden Sharps, and they convert, by the way, on a 4th and 11. He gets the 2-yard TD run, and Montpelier on the board. Smith will come on for the extra point now. 13-6 is the score. Staylor to hold. Extra point is on the way, and it is a push to the right. Nope, it slid through that upright. Beg your pardon. So, just underway, quarter number 2, 13-7 on the Andres O'Neill & Lowe scoreboard on B-Rock Sports.
John Dye and everyone at Strong Real Estate in Montpelier would like to wish all the athletes in tonight's game good luck. Located right in the heart of Montpelier, Ohio, Strong Real Estate Solutions is successfully helping people find that perfect home, building lot, or commercial property. Strong Real Estate Associates are available to provide you with full service in all your real estate needs. Contact John Dye today at Strong Real Estate Solutions in Montpelier, Ohio.
New score here. The number 3 ranked team in the state, the Hopewell Loudon Chieftains, find themselves in a game here very early in the second quarter, 13-7. Terrific drive and a lot of bells answered there by Montpelier. They go 64 yards in 10 plays, cashed in on a 4th and long, cashed in on a 3rd down situation on a couple of times. That was a 3rd and short for the first down, and then the 2-yard TD run. So now a kickoff coming here from the Locos. And this is going to be on the ground. It's a loose football. They went onside. Did Montpelier get it? Locos think they have stolen it, and they have. The onside kick is recovered by Montpelier here on the near sideline. And now they'll have a short field. Waynesfield Goshen leads Eden 13-0 after one. So the Pillier drive starts at the 43-yard line of the Chieftains. So I think one thing that Andy Robinson has got to be pleased with, just when it looked like maybe they were on the verge of getting hammered here early going, and they were going to have to do a good job of weathering the storm, they have done it and made it a game. And now a swing pass to Smith, nowhere to go with it. It was corralled nicely by team defense of Hopewell Loudon that time, and it'll be a loss of 3 back to the 46-yard line. So it'll be 2nd down and 13 back at the 46-yard line of the Chieftains. So we are very early in the second quarter. Montpelier trailing 13-7 here on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard, and the Locos with a 2nd and 13 at the 46-yard line of Hopewell Loudon. So again, survived the sluggish start, hung in there. They're in the game. This is not an Antwerp, Ottawa Hill situation where it's already over now. So they've weathered that. And now can they continue to compete? 5-wide look, and there's another flag. It's going to be another false start. And they're doing all of this and kind of overcoming some self-inflicted wounds as well with penalties here in the early going. And they're the nickel and dime variety, those 5-yard penalties that are getting Montpelier more than anything else right now. So it comes back down to the 49-yard line of Montpelier, and it will be a 2nd down and 18 at the 49-yard line. This after an onside kick that was successful. 3 to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Sharps wants to throw. Lost it up. Smith is wide open, but the pass took him out of bounds. No chance there for Smith, the wide receiver, because the throw was out of bounds. Smith had gotten behind Wyman, but now it'll be 3rd and long. A 3rd down and 18 coming up for Montpelier at the 49-yard line. So 3rd and long coming up. You wonder what will happen here with Andy Robinson if they are able to. Well, if they get even half, a little bit of this yardage, they probably go for it. If nothing's gained, then it's a punting situation here. You're in a 1-score game, but if you can get a good chunk of this, it at least makes that decision a little more doable. Let's see what happens there on 3rd first. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. They want the screen to Chavez Martin, and he's unable to make the grab. But you know what? It was sniffed out beautifully that time by Adam Crease, a 6'3", 195-pound senior. He was all over that. Martin is dinged up. Injury timeout. It'll be 4th down Montpelier with 10.5 to go in the half. 13-7 Chieftains, and we'll be right back.
Knocking Point Outfitters just got in some great ideas for hunting season. Seed heaters and tree saddles. Stop by Knocking Point and try out both of these great items that are must-haves for your upcoming hunting season. Not only can you use the seed heaters for hunting, but they're also great for football games or any outdoor event in the cold. And while you're checking out the great items in the store, bring your bow and have it checked out too. Like Knocking Point Outfitters and see their upcoming events and great in-store items on Facebook. Knocking Point Outfitters, the starting point for every perfect shot.
Chavez Martin walking off under his own power.
Hey, you got a great matchup.
4th down and long coming up here for Montpelier. Sharps will punt for the 3rd time tonight. Going deep will be Barrier, who has been returning the punts for Hopewell Loudon, waiting back at his 20. There's the kick from Sharps going right side, but it's Barrier who gets it at the 21. He's at the 25. Can't get away. Does, though, get away from Waterston. Then gets away from Ash Walls. What a return by Barrier as he's able to shed multiple Montpelier defenders. And now we have an injured Montpelier player down. So another injury timeout. Hopewell Loudon sets up shop at their own 30, up 13-7 when we come back.
Peltz Lumber Company in Montpelier and Pioneer has some exciting news. Not only has Peltz been bringing you the finest in building materials for generations, now they have a new website with a huge selection of items for you to browse right at your fingertips and in your own home. Just go to peltzlumber.com and hit the products button, and there it is. Tools, hardware, lumberyard and building materials, windows, doors, kitchen and bath. Check out the items you need and the prices, and stop by the store in Montpelier or Pioneer, or give them a call at 419-485-3059. Peltz Lumber, building for a new generation.
The Thompson and Giese Funeral Homes of Montpelier and Pioneer take great pride in caring for families, and they'll work tirelessly to provide you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. In addition to the services that are offered, you'll receive an online memorial that you can share with family and friends. They have a wide range of resources to support you, not only today, but in the weeks and months to come. The Thompson and Giese Funeral Homes of Montpelier and Pioneer saying good luck to the athletes in tonight's game.
They're still working on Carter Waterston, who is down on the play for Montpelier. Other scores, Liberty Center up 28-7 over Elmwood. Waynesfield Goshen leads Eden 13-7, so the Bombers have gotten on the board. Bryan is tied at 14 with Millersburg West Holmes. So we'll keep you updated on all of those games and plenty more coming up. Defiance a 14-7 lead on Bay Village Bay. Waterston not putting any weight on that left leg, left ankle, left knee, whatever the case may be. He is being helped off the field. Montpelier already has a handful of kids out with injury, and numbers are low to begin with. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Hopewell Loudon as they start this drive at their own 30-yard line. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers to the left. Martinez is the only running back. Crease looks far side. Pass is incomplete. Chavez Martin all over Jack Calatruglio, the sophomore wide receiver. And it'll be 2nd down and 10 at the 30. Clock stops with 10:18 to play here in the first half. Early in the second, an old Northwest Conference game. Bluffton bombing Paulding 28-0. But hats off to the Paulding Panthers as they make the postseason for the first time in school history, excluding, of course, the COVID year of 2020. 3 receivers left, tight end to the right. Martinez is the only running back, and movement now on Hopewell Loudon. So it will be a 2nd down and 15. The Chieftains right now are a little out of sorts. Montpelier has taken an early punch or two, and they've hung in there. And now it's the Chieftains making some self-inflicted wounds. 2nd and 15 back at the 25. This is part of the game plan for Montpelier. Find a way to just hang in there. Hang in there. Quarterback Evan Crease has Martinez behind him in the pistol. Wingback left, receiver left and right. Handoff Martinez, stutter step, using his blockers, good vision, now explodes to the 35 or 36, just kind of accelerated, and then Smith dragged him down. It will be 3rd down and 4 from the 36-yard line. So a critical down here for Ken Montpelier and the defense. Get off the field here, trailing 13-7. Can they force a punt? And it would be the first Hopewell Loudon punt of the night. They've had it twice. Remember, Montpelier able to snatch a possession away with an onside kick after the touchdown. Running back in there now is Braden Brickman. Brickman will be a halfback to the left. Trips to the left, 1 receiver to the right on 3rd and 4. Crease to throw. Crease looks down the middle, and the pass is caught. A sliding grab as he found a seam. And it is Martinez who makes the grab. Great job by Martinez to get into that second level. got behind the linebackers and right in front of the DBs, and the sliding grab out to the 48-yard line. It will be 1st and 10, Hopewell Loudon, just shy of the 48-yard line. They'll send 2 receivers to the right, a wing and a receiver to the left. Martinez is in the backfield with Crease. 9 minutes to go here in the half. 13-7, Hopewell Loudon. Hopewell Loudon now will shift that H-back over to the right. Crease with a throw on the slant, and it's incomplete. Led his receiver a little bit too much that time, Adam Crease, and it'll be 2nd down and 10. West Holmes grabs a 21-14 lead on Bryan with about 10 minutes to go in the first half. Archbold 22-0 on Fredericktown. A score update there. Patrick Henry 32-zip. The score. And that 32-0 PH is on North Central. Receiver right, receiver left, wing to the right. Pistol formation for Crease and Martinez on 2nd down and 10 at their own 48-yard line. Play action. Crease wants a big one. Down the middle, it's incomplete. Brink had good coverage that time on the nearest wide receiver for Waynesfield Goshen. That was Crease. Adam Crease, and now it will be 3rd down coming up. 3rd down and 10 as the clock stops with 8:51 remaining here in the first half of play. So a 3rd and 10 just shy of midfield at their own 48. See what is dialed up by head coach Brian Calatruglio. One receiver goes left, a wing goes to the left. Twins come to the right. Martinez, the lone setback. Pistol formation on 3rd down and 10. It's Martinez, and it's flags, and it's another false start. That was going to be a run. So now we'd be looking at a 3rd and 15 here as this Locos team just finds ways to hang in there. Comes back to the 43-yard line. So 3rd down and 15 for this Chieftains attack. A Chieftain offense this season that we should add that has gone over 70 on an occasion, has gone over 50 a couple of other occasions. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. 3rd and 15. Montpelier showing blitz off the edge. Now they back out of it. Crease to throw. Now flush to the right. Throws wide open at midfield. Pass is caught, and Barrier is going to be a little bit short of the 1st down. He needed 15, and he got about 13. It has given, though, a decision here, a much easier call for head coach Brian Calatruglio. They'll spot it at the 44. It'll be 4th and 2 after that gain of 13, and the offense stays out there to go for it. The number 3 ranked team in the state, Hopewell Loudon, at the 8-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, in a fight right now with 7-3 Montpelier, making their first appearance in the postseason in 30 years. 2 receivers left. Tight end comes to the right. Actually, it'll be a double tight set. 1 running back. Crease is your quarterback. And we're going to get a timeout, Montpelier. 7:55 left in the first half. 13-7, Hopewell Loudon, a 4th and short when we come back.
If you've been thinking about a remodeling project for your home or business, Field Supply Center in Blakesley should be your first choice. Field Supply Center in Blakesley, and not only has all the lumber for that project, they also have all the building supplies you'll need, along with everything you need for the project, including the cabinetry, plus the expertise to help make your home even more beautiful. It's all at Field Supply Center, located in Blakesley. Field Supply Center, wishing good luck to all the players in tonight's game.
Bluffton 35-0 over Paulding. There's still 10 minutes to go in that first half of play. Last we heard was Waynesfield Goshen leading Eden 13-7. Here it is 13-7 Hopewell Loudon. Liberty Center hammering Elmwood 42-0 in the first half. Here it's 13-7 Hopewell Loudon, a 4th and 2 for the Chieftains at the 44 of Montpelier. The only running back is Brickman. He is a left halfback. In the gun is Crease. Double tight set. 2 receivers to the left side. 4th down and 2. Crease gets the snap. He'll right it. It's a zone. It's a keep. And Crease is going to have the first down. Ash Walls brought him down, but the tackle went forward. He still was going to get the first down, but he spun him forward for a yard or 2 as well. So the Chieftains get the first down at the 41-yard line and keep the drive alive, up 13-7. 7:45 and counting to play first half on the Andres O'Neill & Lowe scoreboard. 13-7, Hopewell Loudon opening round of the playoffs. A 1st and 10 for Hopewell Loudon at the 41 of Montpelier. 2 receivers go left. 1 receiver to the right. Tight end to the left. Martinez back in the backfield. He has both Hopewell Loudon touchdowns. Martinez off the left side, 40. Look at that cut, 35. The jump cut, and now gets inside the 30 to about the 29-yard line. Staler, the tackle, he is so quick and elusive in the holes, and he's patient as well because he waits for the blocker and then kind of that little quick jab step or 2, and he has a first down. 49-0 now Liberty Center with the lead on Elmwood. This will be a 1st and 10 for Hopewell Loudon at the 29-yard line now of Montpelier. 2 receivers and a tight end to the right. Little late substitution here for Hopewell Loudon. There's a tight end to the left as well. Martinez is the only running back on 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line for Crease. They'll check the wristbands. Now they'll flip Martinez over as a left halfback on 1st and 10 at the 29. The give is to Martinez, and he's tripped up on the play. Gurrell got him down. Or as it Walls, I beg your pardon. Walls on the stop. That was the 10th play of this drive for the Chieftains. Gained 1 that time. So it'll be 2nd down and 9. 2nd down and 9 from the 28-yard line. Moving left to right here in this second quarter, Hopewell Loudon is. Pistol formation, Martinez the running back. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Midway point of the second quarter. Crease wants to fire far side on the slant route. Pass is going to be caught inside the 15, down to about the 11 or 12. It's Barrier on the reception. Martin and Sharps and Smith all over there. But it was too late, and now it looks to be a little tempo here for Hopewell Loudon as they get to the line of scrimmage and have a 1st and 10 just inside the 15 near the 13-yard line. So 1st and 10 there. Pistol formation. Now they'll flip Martinez over as a halfback to the left side. Crease gets the snap. Gives to Martinez. Knifing through. Got away from Walls. Still on his feet. And is down at about the 6 or 7 yard line. That should have been a loss down. Loss yardage on that play. But the little slithering movements of Martinez sidestepping Ash Walls kept it alive. He got about 5 on that carry. So it'll be 2nd down, long 5, short 6. We'll call it 6 from the 9-yard line. This is a very lengthy Hopewell Loudon drive. This is the 12th play coming up. Longest drive of the game. Receiver left, receiver right, pistol formation, high H-back to the right side as well. Martinez on a 2nd and 6. Steps into the hole between the tackles, stretches towards the end zone, and is going to be a little bit short. He needed 6 for the first down, got that, plus a couple, and now it will be 1st down and goal, Hopewell Loudon. The number 3 ranked team in the state trying to push this back up to a 2-score lead. It'll be 1st and goal from the 2 after the run of 7. Martinez wants the hat trick for touchdowns tonight. He's in the backfield, dotting that formation, and nice play off the edge by Staler. Terrific play by Jackson Staler, knifing in and bringing Martinez down for a loss on the play back near the 5-yard line. Loss of 2. What a play off the edge by Staler. So now 2nd and goal from just outside the 4 for this Hopewell Loudon offense. Coming down on the 4-minute mark left in this first half of play. 13-7 Hopewell Loudon here on WBNO FM Bryan. As we approach the 8 o'clock hour, opening week of the high school football playoffs. Pistol look again. Martinez, the running back. Twins to the right. Double tight set. Now they'll flip Martinez to a right halfback on 2nd down and goal at the 4. Crease gives to Martinez. A jump cut back to the middle. Powers his way and is in for the 4-yard touchdown. 3rd score of the night for Braylon Martinez. That caps off a 70-yard drive in 14 plays. And those are drives that just squeeze the life out of a defense because they cashed in on some money downs in there as well. They're going to go for 2, up 19-7 with 3:53 left in this first half. Martinez, the lone setback. 2 receivers left side. First team all-conference in the Sandusky Bay. The throw to the flat, broken up nicely. Good break on the ball by Hayden Sharps to deny Hopewell Loudon on the 2-pointer. 19-7, Chieftains leading the Locos. 3:53 left in the half on B-Rock Sports.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services and see how soon you can get a Lennox home comfort system that'll help improve your health and your mood. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call us today at 1-800-329-4040 or visit us at starksphs.com.
Welcome back to Bascom, Ohio, here in Seneca County. What it is, West Holmes from Millersburg. They lead Bryan 28-14 in the first half, still in that one. Napoleon a 21-12 lead on Bellevue. Just inside the 6-minute mark left in the first half, and Eden continuing to hang in there with Waynesfield Goshen. By the way, Waynesfield Goshen is the epitome right now of one of those programs that has just built and built. They got in the COVID year as a 2-8 team because everybody got in that year. It was participation trophy year. Everybody got in the COVID year. Then they jumped to near 500. Then they jumped to 8 wins last year, and this senior class is 10-0. It really is a terrific small school story there when you see the improvement made by that group of seniors every year. But Eden's giving them a fight. Brink with a good return out to about the 30-yard line. Special teams play is made by Eli Benner, a 5'8", 155-pound sophomore. So now Pillier down 2 scores again at 19-7 will start this drive at their own 30. Now, if you're Andy Robinson, ideally here is you go on a march, you go 70 yards, and you use 3 minutes and 48 seconds and score. We'll see how it plays out. Archibald now up late in the first half, 30-0 on Fredericktown. 2 receivers, make it 3 receivers left to the short side, 1 receiver to the right. Sharps, plenty of time, in the flat, a little bit behind Smith, and it's incomplete. 2nd down and 10 as the clock stops at 3:43 left. Archibald, one of those teams that we really felt like could go deep into the Division V playoffs. Liberty Center has already proven what they can do to Archibald. Not saying it would be a repeat, but that shows you the strength of those couple of schools. Bryan and Wasion in as well from the NWOAL this year. Those 2 up in Division 4. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers and a wing to the left, tight end to the left, if you will, and Gurrell. Low snap, Sharps handles it, looks, fires, curl route, in and out of the hands. Smith had it and then took a pop and could not hang on. It'll fall to the turf incomplete, and it'll be 3rd down and 10. The hit applied that time by Noah Kubitz, a 5'10", 215-pound senior. And now we told you that the ideal story would be for Montpelier, use the clock, score, and not give Hopewell the ball back. Well, now the flip side of that script is don't go 3 and out if you're Montpelier and give them basically 3 to 3.5 minutes to go down and put another one in. It'll be a 3rd and 10, Montpelier at their own 30. Hash mark near side. 5 wide look, 3 to the left, 2 to the right side. Now in motion is Cooley to the far side. It'll be a run all the way for Sharps. Sharps at the 30. Dances, cuts back, minimal gain for Hayden Sharps before he is gang tackled on the play by Kubitz and company, and it'll be a 3 and out. Will Hopewell use one? They did. Timeout, Hopewell Loudon. at the 3:27 mark. Up 19-7. The Chieftains on the Locos. Playoff football continues on B-Rock Sports.
Good luck, Locos, from Winsler Stamping Company in Montpelier, a locally owned and operated family business for over 90 years. Winsler Stamping has been part of the community and supported Montpelier and the Locos in all they do. Hard work and dedication is what keeps a company in the same community for all these years, and hard work and dedication is what makes a team play well together and have a winning season. We are proud of all you've done and congratulate you on a good year. Good luck in tonight's game, Locos. We support you. Go Locos.
Halftime in Division 4 playoff football. It is St. Mary's 28 and Wauseon nothing. Lima Central Catholic rolling over Ayersville 28-8 in Division 7 football. By the way, you look at Lima Central Catholic every single year. Never, ever, ever look at what their record is. They're going to get in. They play the difficult schedule, and then they're going to make a deep playoff run every year. And they are almost always like a 5-5, 6-4 team. Hopewell Loudon just jumped into the neutral zone. So from 4th and 8, it becomes 4th and 3. Will Andy Robinson think about it? It would be a 4th and 3, and it appears as if he is at least going to send the offense back out there. Maybe this is a move to try to draw them. Maybe he will snap and go for it. We'll see. That's a big penalty, though, on Hopewell Loudon to at least make Montpelier think about it. Sharps has a split back look. 2 receivers left. 1 receiver to the right. Sharp starts Walls in motion, and there's a jump by Hopewell Loudon. Incredible. How does that happen? I know they're high school kids. I get that. How does that happen to the 3rd-ranked team in the state? Everybody in the stadium had to have a pretty good idea. Andy Robinson has stolen a possession with an onside kick, and he just kept one alive by just simply lining up. And Hopewell Loudon jumped across into the neutral zone and made it as easy as could be. So a penalty, actually back-to-back penalties, and from 4th and 8, it becomes 1st and 10 for Montpelier now. And again, down 19-7. Line of scrimmage is the 42. 3:27 left in this opening half of football. 19-7. Hopewell with the lead on Montpelier here on B-Rock 100.9. And now is he going to use a timeout? He will. Timeout Montpelier. 19-7. Chieftains. 1st and 10 Montpelier when we come back.
The Village of Montpelier, in all of its departments, wants to take this opportunity to wish the Montpelier football team the best of luck in tonight's game. The Village of Montpelier, in all of its offices and departments, knows all of the hard work and determination put in by this group, and they wish them the best of luck, and they congratulate them on their winning season. Best of luck to the Montpelier Locos, from the Village of Montpelier, in all of the departments.
Welcome back out here. The home of the Hopewell Loudon Chieftains. It is 19-7. Montpelier trailing, but they have the football, 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line. Hopewell Loudon, champions of the River Division of the Sandusky Bay Conference, finished a perfect 7-0, won the title last week on Championship Friday, beating Calvert, one of their big rivals, 19-7. That put the finishing touches on a 10-0 season. Montpelier, the best year in nearly a decade, 2016. They went 7-3 that year. Patrick Henry continues the rout of North Central, 40-0. Pick your score in that one. Sharps under duress. Sharps is sacked. Back inside the 35. They've had a handful of those here in the first half. That PH North Central game has gone to the intermission. And now that sack will take Montpelier back inside the 35 to the 34-yard line. Bluffton 42, zip over Paulding. Takes them to a 2nd down and about 18 for the 1st down here for Montpelier. That clock is down to 2:50. Maybe a little surprise there that the Chieftains didn't spend a timeout. Perhaps here after 3rd down. Going with 3 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Sharps wants to throw the little flare screen near side. Martin, 35, 40-yard line, and was a shoelace away from maybe getting a little more distance. 28-21, West Holmes leads Bryan. The Chieftains have spent a timeout. We'll take one with them. 19-7, Hopewell Loudon, 2:29 left in the first half. Back in a moment.
Have you been to the new outdoor wedding venue yet? Located just outside of Montpelier, Ohio? Tate and Lisa Fackler have recently created the Promises We Make wedding venue and have been helping a lot of couples with the best day of their lives. And now they have expanded by starting LT Tree Farm. The look and smell of a farm fresh Christmas tree gives us all the warm feels and happy Christmas memories. Tate and Lisa also have a big announcement next week. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram at The Promises We Make. They are cheering loudly for the Locos tonight. They know the discipline and hard work this team has done to get this far and are proud of the Loco fans.
It is a 3rd and a dozen from the 40-yard line. The line to gain is the 48 of Hopewell Loudon. 19-7, Chieftains leading the Locos here in this opening round playoff game. Friday night football, spectacular weekend right before Halloween. Normally you'd have temperatures here late in October, 40s, possibly early 50s, low 50s. We're hovering around 70, falling into the 60s. That's it tonight. Sharps on 3rd and long. Throws to Gurrell, and he's hit immediately. Got maybe a yard on that play. Tackle made by Thomas Daniel immediately. And the Chieftains just spent their final timeout at the 2:23 mark. It'll be a 4th down and a punting situation more than likely. We'll see, though. 4th and long for Montpelier when we come back.
Veland Chase wishes local high school sports teams a successful season. As one of the leading brass suppliers in the United States, Veland Chase manufactures brass rods, forgings, ingots, and water armor plumbing fittings at the 2 plants located in Holiday City. To learn more about products and job opportunities, visit brassjobs.com. Chase a brighter future with Veland Chase.
Andy Brigle back with you here, playoff Friday night. Happy to have you along for the ride. It will be a 4th and 11, and it will be a punting situation for the Locos. Standing near his 30-yard line will be Hayden Sharps. Blake Barrier is the return guy for the Chieftains, back near the 30-yard line, right around his own 28. See if the return is on or pressure coming from Hopewell Loudon on this 4th and 11 punting situation. Sharps, helmet high snap. Return is on, and it's off the side of his foot. Comes right over the 50 and into the student body here. It's just a matter of where they're stepping it off. And is it going to be a positive punt? It will be. A 3-yard punt at the worst possible time for Montpelier. So Hopewell Loudon gets their 3rd possession of the night that starts in Montpelier territory. Their first 2 scoring possessions began at the 40 and 45, and now this one at the 45 of Montpelier. No timeouts left for Hopewell Loudon. It is a 19-7 Chieftains lead with 2:17 remaining here in this first half of play. 2 receivers make it 3 receivers go left, 1 to the right. A single running back, Martinez, in the backfield. Back to throw the football. Creel. He's rolling, looks down, and it's up. It's picked off by Chavez Martin. Crease underthrew it, and the INT gives Montpelier the football. Chavez Martin in a perfect position, and the INT with the 2:08 mark, now a 1st and 10 for them. 1st and 10 Montpelier at their own 20-yard line. Andy Robinson with no timeouts either. So it'll be interesting to call here, or is there one? There's no timeouts posted here on the board. So it's either 1 or no timeouts left for Montpelier. We know Hopewell Loudon doesn't have any. Little quick toss to Cooley. 20, 25, got 5 on the play before he is lassoed in there by Crease after a gain of 5. 2nd down and 5 for Montpelier. Clock ticks down to 1:50. They are on the ball. They gave him 6. Spot him out at the 26-yard line. So 2nd down and 4 for the Locos. 19-7 on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. 90 seconds to go in the half. So no timeouts officially now for Montpelier. 3 receivers right, 1 receiver left, 1 running back. Cooley is the back. on this 2nd down and 4. Cooley the call. Cooley is going to be cut down at about the 29-yard line. In on the stop is Aiden Ewald, 5'11", 225-pounder. He'll be just shy of the first down, so it'll be 3rd down and 1. You're in the game if you're Montpelier. No turnovers, no anything right here is what you're thinking with a minute to play in the first half. You've taken a couple of punches from the number 3 ranked team in the state. You've turned them over. You've stolen a possession on an onside kick. You've had a lengthy drive. And you're going to go in no worse, that's the thinking, no worse than down 2 scores. 3rd and a long 2. It's Sharps who's not going to get the first down. In fact, it'll be a loss on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
No, now you don't, because they haven't spotted it. Now they have.
So at 30 seconds, I don't think Montpelier is going to have to snap it. They're on the ball, though, and not in any hurry. This should take us to the intermission.
Hey, you don't need me down, do you?
First half of football competitive. It looked early. 2 short fields, 2 touchdowns for Hopewell Loudon, but Montpelier found a way to hang in there. We're going to go to the locker room in the main stops of Northwest Ohio halftime show with the score. Hopewell Loudon 19, Montpelier 7. This is playoff football on B-Rock Sports.
Camco Industries, with facilities located in West Unity, Ohio and Montpelier, Michigan, has openings on all 3 shifts for production and assembly operators. We manufacture interior plastic products for the automotive industry. As an operator, you will be required to visually inspect, trim, assemble, and pack parts, as well as label containers. You must be able to pass an entry-level test and a substance abuse test. Camco also has openings for shipping associates, material handlers, and production leads. Camco offers a complete benefit package along with a bonus for the successful completion of probationary status, an attendance bonus, and a referral bonus. If you would like to join our team, please complete an application online at www.kumi-na.com or in person at Camco, 1001 East Jackson Street, West Unity, Ohio, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. All rehires will be considered for employment.
Congratulations to the Locos on a winning regular season and good luck in the playoffs from Wise Guys Pizza in downtown Montpelier. Call them today, 419-485-5506. That's 419-485-5506 and order your pizza, subs, and wings. Like them on Facebook and stay tuned for big changes coming in 2024. Wise Guys Pizza in downtown Montpelier, wishing the Montpelier Locos good luck in tonight's game. Go Locos!
The law firm of Abigail Worm, LLC, downtown Montpelier, would like to take this opportunity to congratulate the Montpelier Locos football team on a fantastic season. They know all about the hard work and dedication that you put in, and they want to wish you the best of luck in this tournament game. Phone 419-485-0480. The law firm of Abigail Worm, LLC, downtown Montpelier, saluting the Montpelier Locos.
Looking to earn good money in a great work atmosphere? Come join the team at 2020 Custom Molded Plastics in Holiday City. They're now looking for full-time and part-time production operators, and they have schedules that fit everyone. Earn $500 monthly for perfect attendance, refer a friend, and get a $500 referral bonus. No mandated overtime, clean environment, and full benefits at 30 days. Apply online today at 2020cmp.com, then stop in Monday through Friday from 9 to 4 for open interviews on Selwyn Drive in Holiday City.
Contractors, have a client on the fence about what type of product to use for their driveway or parking lot? Tell them about the perks of concrete. Concrete requires less maintenance, has a cooler surface temperature, and is more durable in the long run. Concrete can also be stamped and colored for a decorative look for the home. There are many advantages to concrete. Call Becker & Scrivens to handle your next concrete job. 1-800-641-3808. 1-800-641-3808. Becker & Scrivens Concrete Products of Montpelier.
For all of your insurance needs, see Denny Gehrig or Elaine Hake at Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency, East Main Street in Montpelier. Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance, plus financial responsibility bonds are available. Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency wants to salute and congratulate all of the area athletes for their time and commitment. Good luck to all the athletes. From Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency, East Main Street, Montpelier. 19-7 our score. Hopewell Loudon leading Montpelier. We're at the intermission in the main stops of Northwest Ohio. Halftime report, some team numbers. Montpelier more first downs in that first half. 12 for them, 9 for Hopewell Loudon in the first half of play. They have run 34 plays for 80 yards, and Hopewell Loudon has run 21 plays for 165 yards. One turnover in the game, that by Hopewell Loudon just at the end of that first half. 8 yards per play for the Chieftains, just 2.5 yards per play for Montpelier. Montpelier 4 of 11 on third down, 2 of 4 on fourth down, while Hopewell Loudon is 2 for 4 on third down conversions, 1 for 1 on fourth down conversions. Montpelier has been sacked 3 times tonight. Hayden Sharps here in the first half, 7 of 17 for 80 yards through the air. The leading rusher on the game is Griff Cooley with 7 carries for 18 yards. Sharps has 7 carries for 11 yards, has the 1 touchdown run of the night, that on a 2-yard run. Braden Brink, 1 big catch of the night for 37 yards. Chavez Martin, 2 catches for 21 yards. Grant Gorell, 2 for 16. Cam Smith, 2 for 6 yards on the night. Meanwhile, on the other side of things, Evan Crease, the quarterback for Hopewell Loudon, is 4 of 9 for 48 yards. Rushing the football, there has been no answer for Braylon Martinez. 12 carries, 117 yards, and 3 touchdowns on the night. All of that adding up to a lead of 19-7, Hopewell Loudon. We're at the Main Stops halftime show. We'll recap the scoring drives when we come back.
Have a little fender bender, hit a deer, just demolish your vehicle? Whether it's a minor fender bender or an all-out smashed up vehicle, Body Works on State Route 15, just outside of Montpelier, will help get your car looking like new again. No more bumps and bruises for your vehicle. Maybe you just need a paint job on your new or antique car. Body Works can do that. Insurance work? Body Works works with all insurance companies. Just remember Body Works at 419-485-4400, the home of Bucky on State Route 15, and go Locos.
This spring, pick your power. Steel fuel-powered equipment delivers proven performance and efficiency, and the Steel Lightning battery system delivers the power to do more on a single charge. Get the all-new BGA 45 battery-powered blower for just $129.95, or pick the popular MS-170 chainsaw for just $179.95. Pick your power, and then pick up a Steel. All prices BES SRP at participating retailers.
See Black Swamp Equipment or go to blackswampequipment.net.
For that one-size-fits-all gift, give a gift certificate from Bryan Therapeutic Massage at 202 South Union Street in Bryan and save $5 on each certificate. A massage guarantees the recipient plenty of relaxation and enjoyment. They have gift certificates for a variety of treatments and services for you to choose from. Or relax your way through the holidays and stop in for a massage for yourself. After all, you deserve it. Call Bryan Therapeutic Massage today at 419-636-HAND to hear all the benefits of a massage and get $5 off any holiday gift certificate.
Your friends at your neighborhood Eden Farmers Co-op Country Store would like to invite you to stop in at the Eden, Montpelier, and Edgerton stores to check out their complete line of pet supplies, animal feed, and outdoor products. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff is ready to answer all of your questions concerning their complete line of Kalmbach, Land O'Lakes, and much, much more. For your convenience, your purchase can be carried to your vehicle by one of their employees. Be sure to stop by soon and see them at your hometown country store, the Eden Farmers Co-op. Welcome back out here. Let's recap the scoring. By the way, Bryan and West Holmes has turned into a shootout, 35-28. West Holmes leading Bryan just before halftime there. So good game going on 3.5 hours away from home, or close to that, 3 to 3.5 hours. Let's recap scoring here in this Hopewell Loudon 19-7 lead over Montpelier. Hopewell Loudon got on the board first after taking over at the Montpelier 40. Needed only 2 plays. Braylon Martinez went 32 yards for the score. He missed the extra point. It was 6-0. Following a 3-and-out by Montpelier, Hopewell Loudon would get a short field at the Montpelier 45. 4 plays on that drive for 45 yards. Martinez, a 3-yard scoring run. PAT was good, and it was 13-0. Montpelier would get on the board and go on a 10-play, 64-yard drive. Sharps, and they'd convert a 4th and 11 on that drive. Hayden Sharps, the final 2 yards on the score. It was 13-7. Hopewell Loudon gave it right back to Montpelier on a 3-and-out, and Montpelier let's back up. It was 13-7, and Montpelier would onside kick it, get the ball, and they would go 3-and-out after having the possession at the 43-yard line of the Chieftains, and they would be forced to punt it. Then Hopewell Loudon would go 70 yards in 14 plays, and Martinez would get his 3rd touchdown of the night, this from 4 yards out, and that would make it 19-7. Montpelier would have it a couple of possessions in between, a turnover and interception thrown by the Chieftains, but no other points would be scored. And that's where we stand at the intermission. Hopewell Loudon, who will get the ball to start the second half, they lead Montpelier. It's the 3rd-ranked undefeated Hopewell Loudon Chieftains 19, 7-3, Montpelier 7. We're going to step aside on our main stops of Northwest Ohio halftime report, and when we come back, we'll take a look at scores. Ben Murray will have score updates around Northwest Ohio here on V-Rock Sports.
Hi, this is Tammy Bergman with Andrews, O'Neill & Lowe Insurance Agency. Andrews, O'Neill & Lowe has cared for our neighbors for a century. We believe when communities are strong, everyone benefits. From your family to your assets, your employees to your business. We're proud to partner with Central Insurance to protect what matters most to you, because you are what matters most to us. Here's to the next 100 years of delivering on our promise to provide peace of mind on good days and when facing the unexpected. Learn more at andrewsoneillandlowe.com.
When it comes to choosing a memorial that represents the lasting memories of a person's life, the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio can create exactly what you are looking for, like an eagle soaring through the woods etched on a memorial, a bench that has mom and dad's names engraved into the granite to sit and reflect, a picture of the family farm etched on the stone, or maybe your style is a memorial that has a split headstone with a vase in between for flowers. The Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
What's better for lunch than soup and a sandwich? Soup and a sandwich with a cookie for dessert. Cookies on Demand in Montpelier offers you just that. Sandwiches on a ciabatta bun or a wrap loaded with chicken salad, ham salad, egg salad, tuna salad, or cream chicken, and now serving sloppy joes too. Add a cup or a bowl of soup or even a taco salad. And don't forget the cookie, pumpkin, peanut butter blossom, or chocolate chip, just to name a few. It's also time to get your orders in for your holiday events, dinners, parties, or gifts. Cookies on Demand on Broad Street in Montpelier is a great choice. Cookies on Demand, the freshest cookie around.
Drop Tine Winery and Tap House would like to congratulate the Montpelier Locos on a great season this year and wish them good luck in tonight's game. If you're looking for a great place to eat this weekend or any night of the week, always think Drop Tine in downtown Montpelier, offering daily dinner specials Wednesday through Sunday with a wide variety of craft adult beverages available in their family-friendly dining room. Follow them on Facebook for live music, all their daily specials, events, and new beverage releases. Good luck, Locos. Drop Tine is behind you 100%, hoping you come home with a victory. When you're in need of a new appliance, go to your local appliance dealer, Direct Link Appliance and Hardware in Bryan, and take it home today. They carry hundreds of new, used, and scratch and dent appliances in stock, and they carry the brands you need. Speed Queen, Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, Amana, and GE to take home right now with you. Then when you have something wrong in years to come, Direct Link will also service everything. No need to call that 800 number and talk to someone you don't know. Just call Direct Link at 419-636-4541, and they'll be out to fix it for you, whether it's under warranty or not. Direct Link Appliance and Hardware in Bryan, your local appliance dealer.
I'm Ben Murray with a check of your opening round playoff high school football scores, brought to you by the main stops of Northwest Ohio, always open when you need them. The main stops of Northwest Ohio, Division 7, Region 26, and our broadcast game from Bascom with our own Andy Brigle has Hopewell Loudon leading Montpelier 19-7. Lipsick is leading Pandora Gilboa 14-13. Waynesfield Goshen over Eden 13-7 at halftime. Macomb is over Upper Scioto Valley 32-16. Patrick Henry is bombing North Central 40-0. Antwerp over Arlington 16-0. Lima Central Catholic over Ayersville 28-8. Your halftime score in that one. Tiffin Calvert over Crestview 21-0. Your halftime score there. Division 5 Region 18 in playoff football. Liberty Center is bombing Elmwood 56-0. Genoa and Huron are tied at 21. Archbald is bombing Fredericktown in high school football tonight in the playoffs 30-0. Coldwater over Indian Lake 34-0. Division 3 Region 10, 2 scores to pass along to you. Defiance over Bay Village Bay 14-7. Division 4, Region 14, and our sister station broadcast on the Q with Dave Brobston. Just before half, Millersburg West Holmes is leading Bryan 35-28. It was Galleon over Oberlin Firelands 21-0. St. Mary's was leading Wasion at half last check 28-0. Sandusky Perkins is leading Vermilion at half 37-0. Napoleon over Bellevue 21-12. Your halftime score in that one. It was Cleveland Glenville over Bath 22-0. Van Wert over River Valley 20-6. Your halftime score there. Shelby over Cleveland Central Catholic 33-0. Division 6 Region 22. Bluffton bombing Paulding at half 49-0. Bucyrus Winford over Tenora 14-0. Columbus Grove over Lakota 29-3. And Sullivan Black River is bombing Collins Western Reserve 17-0. One score I failed to give in the beginning in Division 7 Region 16, Division 7 Region 26. It was Waynesfield Goshen over Eden. Last check in the second quarter 13-7. Waynesfield Goshen over Eden. I will send it back out to Bascom, Ohio, to Andy Brigle after these messages on B-Rock Sports. I'm Ben Murray. The game continues next. Stay with us.
Clean up your yard with an Ego battery-powered blower, or check out Ego chainsaws or weed eaters to get your yard ready for winter. When the snow starts flying, you're going to need an Ego snowblower, and Donaldson's has them in stock too. Speaking of winter, need to get that RV or boat winterized? Donaldson's has RV and marine antifreeze on sale, 2 for $7. And let's not forget about our feathered friends. Buy one, get one free KT's Birder Blend, Songbird, Nutter Fruit Blend, or Wild Bird Food. Get all your things ready for winter at Donaldson's Ace Hardware on North Union Street in Bryan. Ace, the helpful place. Congratulations and good luck to the Locos in tonight's game. Football makes us hungry, whether you're watching or playing it. If you're hungry for those Iker's subs, pizzas, and soups in a bread bowl, then you're in luck. Starting November 1st, Iker's Pizza Shop will be opened in downtown Montpelier every Wednesday through Friday from 11 to 9 and Saturday 2 to 9. Check out their Facebook page for daily specials, special hours, and new menu items like their new 16-inch sub on Saturdays only, the meaty porker sub, big salad, enough for 2 people, and the beef Manhattan on Fridays. Iker's Subs on the Go will also be in Eden for Trick or Treat on the 28th from 11 to 8. So don't go hungry. Get to Iker's in Montpelier starting November 1st. And go Locos!
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
See Cannell Insurance Agency of downtown Montpelier, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Kim's Supply Company in Montpelier has served the area for over 35 years and prides themselves in supplying the highest quality products and technical services at competitive prices. Hard work and dedication has kept Kim's Supply in business that long, and it has also helped the Montpelier football team have a winning season. Congratulations to the Locos and good luck in tonight's game from Kim's Supply in Montpelier. Go Locos!
Good luck to all the athletes from your local supermarket, Miller's Markets in Montpelier. Miller's Markets is not only a great supermarket with a wide selection of items to choose from, but they're also your lunch and dinner stop for ready-to-eat daily specials, rotisserie chicken, and deli salads, meats, and cheeses. You can also download the Miller's app and save weekly on certain items from the store, available online only. Stop by Miller's Markets today and get everything you need to make your lunch or supper easy, and go Locos!
All right, welcome back out here to Bascom, Ohio, home of the Hopewell Loudon Chieftains. You've been hearing scores being passed along there with our Ben Murray, and we are here in week 1. This is the first round of the high school playoffs. Next week will become the regional quarterfinals. Still home sites next week as well. So you had some teams like Antwerp and Liberty Center and Archibald that had winning this week would guarantee a second home game coming up next week. As far as Division 7 is concerned, and right here in Region 26, you have those opening round games, and really maybe surprises in, let's say, this game, surprises to a lot of people that it's 19-7. Hopewell Loudon, end of the year, ranked number 3 in the state of Ohio and undefeated. Lost in the second round last year, but have a pedigree here of making it to at least regional final or Final Four. In fact, only a couple of years removed from getting to the Final Four. And then the year before that was a Elite 8 team. And you look up here at their scoreboard and a couple of state runner-up appearances over the years. And Montpelier hadn't been in a postseason with the exception of when everybody got in the COVID year of 2020, but hasn't been in since 1993. So you would think to yourself that this is a blowout on paper coming in. And who knows how it's going to end, but for one half of football, it's been a competitive game. And, in fact, it was a one-score game for a good chunk of the first half as well. So strap in, settle in. We are just a couple of moments away from getting things started here in half number 2 with the score, Hopewell Loudon leading 19-7 over Montpelier. Our halftime is being brought to you by the Main Stops of Northwest Ohio. Always open when you need them and always available on Thirsty Thursday. The Main Stops of Northwest Ohio. It'll be Hopewell Loudon football. They'll get the second half kickoff, and that is coming up next on B-Rock Sports.
Peltz Lumber Company in Montpelier and Pioneer has some exciting news. Not only has Peltz been bringing you the finest in building materials for generations, now they have a new website with a huge selection of items for you to browse right at your fingertips and in your own home. Just go to peltzlumber.com and hit the products button, and there it is. Tools, hardware, lumberyard and building materials, windows, doors, kitchen and bath. Check out the items you need and the prices, and stop by the store in Montpelier or Pioneer, or give them a call at 419-485-3059. Peltz Lumber, building for a new generation.
The more your life changes, the more your insurance needs change. See Danielle Van Atta of Danielle Van Atta Agency today. She can conduct a free personal insurance review to help you determine how much and what type of coverage is right for you, with no costly gaps or overlaps. Interested? Phone Danielle Van Atta today at 419-636-0408.
John Dye and everyone at Strong Real Estate in Montpelier would like to wish all the athletes in tonight's game good luck. Located right in the heart of Montpelier, Ohio, Strong Real Estate Solutions is successfully helping people find that perfect home, building lot, or commercial property. Strong Real Estate Associates are available to provide you with full service in all your real estate needs. Contact John Dye today at Strong Real Estate Solutions in Montpelier, Ohio.
Congratulations and good luck to the Montpelier athletes from Moore Industries. Moore Industries is a family-owned and operated custom injection molding business right beside Montpelier School. Moore cares about the employees by offering great benefits, competitive wages, and a family atmosphere. They produce quality products using plastic molding machines for many industries, including automotive, heavy truck, construction, toys, and more. Moore Industries also cares about the community and the schools by supporting the Montpelier athletes. Good luck in your game, locos, from the Moore Industry family.
Welcome back out here to Bascom, Ohio, home of the Hopewell Loudon Chieftains. We are closing in on the start of the second half, where it is 19-7. Hopewell Loudon leading Montpelier. As we said, the Chieftains are going to get the football first to start the second half. 3 rushing touchdowns from Braylon Martinez in the first half, and kind of makes you wonder why they went away from Braylon Martinez in that first half, because the offensive line was doing its job. Braylon Martinez was finding holes and running very, very effectively. 32-yard TD run, 3-yard TD run, 4-yard touchdown run for Braylon Martinez in that first half, all sandwiched around a 7-yard TD run, or a 2-yard TD run, I beg your pardon, from Sharps to cap off Montpelier's best drive of the night. That is a 10-play drive. And then Hopewell Loudon has the best drive of the night for a 14-play drive for the touchdown. So we'll get a little bit more of a feel of the way this second half is going to go here with Hopewell Loudon getting it first and up a couple of scores. It was 13-7, Eden trailing Waynesfield Goshen. That game also at the half. If you missed Ben giving the score, and you got to pay attention to Bryan and West Holmes, because if you walk away and have heard one score, probably by the time you hear it again updated, there's another score that's happened, because Bryan had gotten it to a 1-touchdown game, and then West Holmes went the distance on a kickoff return for a touchdown, and now West Holmes leads Bryan 42-28 at the intermission. Patrick Henry pulverizing North Central 40-0 at the intermission in that Division 7 game. And also, we heard Archibald firmly in control over Fredericktown. Liberty Center smashing Elmwood tonight. So a lot of what you would expect in a lot of places, 1 versus 16, 2 versus 15, so on and so forth. Not here, not so far, where Montpelier and Hopewell Loudon have played to a 19-7 score here in this first half, and second half about ready to get underway tonight. Obviously, if we have a team standing coming up next week, we would have a regional quarterfinal game on the queue. It would be if Bryan could find a way to rally to beat West Holmes, and if Montpelier and Eden one or both rally, then we would have an option or two for next week in the regional quarterfinals. Smith is going to be kicking away here for Montpelier. A couple of dangerous return men are going to go deep for Hopewell Loudon. That is Martinez and Barrier. Martinez here to the near side.
Here they come.
So about ready to kick it away here. Second half. Here on a beautiful Halloween weekend, or weekend before Halloween. Smith with a run up and kick from the 40, and it's caught by one of the up men. Little sky riser there to go up and get it. Wyatt Crow, and then just take a knee. And Hopewell Loudon's like, all right, if you're going to kick short and not give our return men any opportunity, we are going to just snatch it and kneel down, and we'll take our field position here at their own 46-yard line. First down and 10 for the Chieftains there. Quarterback Evan Crease will break the huddle. He'll send 2 receivers wide to the left, 1 receiver to the right. There will also be a wing to the left. Martinez is the only running back. Right now it's a pistol look with an H-back to the left on a 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line. Here's the snap, the give. It's Martinez. He's cut down in the backfield. Eli Fackler knifing home. Loss of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down and 13. Back at their own 43-yard line. You almost wonder. I don't think almost wonder is the right word. You wonder, and you almost have to say with a certainty that 1 versus 16 at times the Chieftains have played like this is their field. They're the 1 seed. They're the number 3 ranked team in the state, and they've kind of strutted at times as if that they were going to roll Montpelier easily. Locos have put up a fight and battled here tonight. They have punched and counterpunched. Same formation, 2 left, H-back to the left, receiver to the right, pistol formation, 2nd and 13. Crease wants to throw, fires near side. The dive, did he get the knee down here on the sideline? Yes, it is marked a catch by Blake Barrier at the 46-yard line. Substantial gain to now give them a 3rd and short. 3rd and just under 3 maybe for the first down. 46-yard line, hash mark near side. 19-7 Hopewell Loudon. Minute and a half into the 3rd quarter. Pistol look, receiver left and right, double tight set. There's the snap. There's the give. Martinez between the tackles. Extra effort going to get him the first down. Cooley and company with the tackle. Needed just a couple and got the 3 yards, and it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Chieftains. Again, this is the first drive of the second half. Happy to have you with us here tonight. Playoff football on B-Rock 100.9. Hopewell Loudon a 1st and 10 here on their home field at the 43 of the Locos. Moving left to right in this third quarter. Our left to right. We are opposite the home press box here on the Montpelier side. 2 receivers stacked both ways. Crease wants to throw. Screen is caught. Martinez, 35-30, 25-20, 15, uses the block, 10, 5, touchdown. Once Martinez read the block, he was able to house it for a Hopewell Loudon touchdown. Read his blocks beautifully, darted left, and then it's a walk-in touchdown. And Crease gets his first touchdown pass of the night. And now the Chieftains have a 25-7 lead. Martinez will catch his breath and attempt the extra point. $9:52 remaining here in this third quarter. Just over an outstretched defender's hands for Montpelier on that screen as well. PAT is good, and the new score on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Hopewell Loudon 26, Montpelier 7. This is playoff football on B-Rock Sports.
Fall is a great time to work on your home. Is your home well insulated? Field Supply Center in Blakesley is now stocking the Attic Cat and the Pro Cap blown insulation system. Forget about the dust from the old blown insulation. Attic Cat is the new clean way to insulate your walls and attic. Field Supply Center also offers CertainTeed Landmark shingles, one of the best shingles for your roof. Now is the time to take care of your home. Whether you need insulation, shingles, siding, or window, make Field Supply in Blakesley your first stop.
Welcome back out here to Hopewell Loudon. It is a 26-7 advantage. By the way, Napoleon in Division 4 playoff football up on Bellevue, 34-18. 4-play, 54-yard drive for the Chieftains. Capped off on the crease to Martinez, 44-yard screen for the TD. And now the extra point. Now the kickoff, I beg your pardon. Fielded at the 13 by Brink. 15. He's at the 20. 25. And is still battling out to about the 26 or 7-yard line before he is wrestled down there. Critical juncture now for Montpelier, down 26-7. This is the biggest deficit they have stared at all night long. First possession for them in the second half. Update on Wauseon St. Mary's late in the third. St. Mary's on top 35-7. 1st and 10 Montpelier from their own 27-yard line. 5 wide look. 3 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left here on this 1st and 10 at the 9:43 mark left in this third quarter. 26-7, Hopewell Loudon. Sharps gets the snap, has time, steps just as it pocket was collapsing, delivers, and it's going to be a pass interference against Hopewell Loudon. The intended receiver was Cooley. He got behind Blake Barrier and drew the PI, and that'll move the chains for Montpelier. It'll move them up near the 40, just across the 40-yard line to the 42. 1st down and 10. Montpelier actually got they counted 16 on that penalty. 1st and 10 at the 43. The drive started at the 27-yard line. Hayden Sharp stares here along with the offense over at the hand signals being signaled in by second-year head coach Andy Robinson, who has done a terrific job here at Montpelier. You say all the time it's about fits, it's about situations, it's about being in the right place at the right time, and I think that all applies to Andy Robinson at Montpelier right now. Deep drop back for Sharp, steps up, can't get away from pressure, and the D-line from Hopewell Loudon gets its 4th sack of the night. It's a loss of 8 back to the 35. Second down and 18 now. End of 3. It's a continuous clock game. Patrick Henry 40 and North Central zip. Here we're at the 9-minute mark left in the third. 26-7 Hopewell Loudon. It'll be a second down and 18 for Montpelier back at their own 35. Waynesfield Goshen was leading Eden 13-7 at the half. Eden went into that game at 6-4. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Inside give. Here's Cooley, tries to bounce to the outside and cannot. Around the ankles, a good stop made by Mason Reinhart, 5'9", 155-pound sophomore, who holds him to a short gain of 4 on the play. And now it'll be 3rd and long. 3rd and 19. Line to gain is the 47-yard line. 26-7 Chieftains. 8 minutes to go, third quarter. Here on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. A pistol look here with a receiver to the left, 2 receivers right. Reverse to Gurrell, and it's a pass from Gurrell, the former quarterback. Got a wide open receiver. Brink is going to house it. Touchdown. Gurrell on the reverse pass. Tight end / backup quarterback, former starting quarterback, Gurrell on 3rd and 19. And it's back to a 2-score game. Braden Brink couldn't be any more wide open. "61 yards on the TD pass. And now the Smith PAT is coming up. Smith extra point on the way. And it is good. 26-14. Hopewell Loudon with the lead over Montpelier on B-Rock Sports.
Be part of the Montpelier Athletic Boosters and help support all the athletes at the Montpelier schools by calling 419-485-6785. The Montpelier Athletic Boosters would like to wish all the Montpelier athletes good luck in today's game. Strive to be the best, and you will succeed at everything you do. The Montpelier Boosters are proud of all your achievements. Good luck and do your best. That's all anyone can ask. And go Locos!
Welcome back here to Bascom, Ohio. Hopewell Loudon, number 3 in the state of Ohio. 10-0, champions of the River Division of the Sandusky Bay Conference, taking on 7-3 Montpelier. And the Locos, again, staring at, on that instance, their biggest deficit of the night, answering, and Andy Robinson going into the bag that time to get Gurrell. And a great play call because everything kind of funneling this way. Gurrell comes back and Brink was wide open. North Central avoiding a shutout. Still being pounded 40-8 by Patrick Henry. Well on their way to the second round. PH has had to pick themselves up off the mat, losing their starting quarterback a few weeks back. Here's the low liner that will be just kneeled down at the 35-yard line by Hopewell Loudon. Montpelier's conceded field position on those kickoffs all night long. Archibald now leading 37-0 over Fredericktown. Paulding continues to trail Bluffton 56-0. Here it's 26-14. Chieftains, 7:53 left in this third quarter. As Hopewell Loudon goes to work, 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Hash mark to the near side. Twins go to the left. 1 receiver to the right. That single receiver's the short side of the field. It's a pistol look, And now Martinez will move to the right halfback spot. Crease waits the snap, gets it, hands. Martinez patiently picking his way. And look, and he's getting 3-4 yards. That was 4 that time to the 39-yard line. Walls and company bring him down. It'll be 2nd down and 6 for the Chieftains. That Archibald game well in hand. They're in a running clock situation there in D5. Liberty's in a running clock situation with Elmwood. 2nd down and 6. Hopewell Loudon at their own 39. Twins to the right, 1 receiver to the left, 1 running back, Martinez. Martinez, and a flag down. It's a false start. Hopewell Loudon has had some critical penalties at times tonight as well. Most of our we've had 1 PI, and anything else has been those little 5-yarders. That will now make it a 2nd down and 11 coming up. 2nd and 11 back at the 34-yard line. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver to the left. Martinez joins Crease in the backfield on this 2nd and 11. Martinez a halfback to the right. A little roll to the right for Crease. Crease on the move, fires, and it is caught inbounds. Toe tap at the 42-yard line for Jack Colatruglio, son of head coach Brian Colatruglio. It's a gain of 8 to the 42. 7:15 mark of the 3rd quarter. That Waynesfield Goshen Eden game continues to be 13-7. WG leading Eden. Here, 6.5 to play, 3rd quarter. 26-14 Chieftains. 3rd and 3. Twins right, Twins left. Martinez the running back. Crease to throw. Little hook route. It is caught. 1st down.
No way.
Adam Crease with the reception. It's a gain to the 47-yard line, picked up 4. Eden has just tied it. 13 apiece with Waynesfield Goshen. I don't know if they didn't get the 2-pointer or the extra point or if that's pending. But a tie game in Eden and Waynesfield Goshen. 1st and 10 Chieftains at their own 47-yard line. Bryan score now 49-28. West Holmes maybe starting to pull away from Bryan. Twins to the left, 1 receiver and an H-back to the right on this 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line. Martinez, Montpelier selling out on the run. Martinez stutter step. Smith drags him down. Couple of missed tackles for Montpelier. That's a run down to the 39-yard line. A pickup of 14 on the play. And Martinez, who's over 100, dances his way for yardage. It is a tie game at 13, so Eden didn't get the extra point. They tried the extra point. It is no good. So a tie game at 13 there. 21-14, Tenora leading Bucyrus Winford in a D5 playoff game. 5:25 left in our 3rd. 26-14, Hopewell Loudon on top of Montpelier. It's a 1st and 10 for the Chieftains at the 39-yard line. 2 receivers and a wing to the right, receiver to the left. Crease to throw, pump, looks, downfield, and it's broken up by Chavez Martin. Underthrown, but Chavez Martin also had terrific coverage. And it'll be 2nd down and 10 coming up. 2nd and 10, Hopewell Loudon at the Montpelier 39. That clock stops the clock at the 5:09 mark. Left in quarter number 3. Montpelier making their first appearance in 30 years in the postseason. Trying to come up with a stop here defensively. Chieftains will send 2 receivers right. They have a double tight set. Martinez is the lone setback. Shotgun look. Play action to Martinez. Roll to the right. On the move. Crease throw is down on the turf. Is it incomplete? There's no signal yet. Incomplete finally is called. I didn't think there was any way, but you always hold your breath. Blake Barrier, the intended target. You always hold your breath when there's confusion by a couple of officials. No replay here would have solved that. 3rd and 10 at the 39. And you wonder now, is it 2 downs to get that first down?
Three's out.
So 3rd down and 10 coming up from the 39-yard line of Montpelier. Kyler Sapp credited with that last Eden touchdown, we are told. 2 receivers stacked left and right. 3rd and 10 at the 39 of Montpelier. Martinez, the running back. Crease the snap. Crease has some heat. Crease is going to stay and keep it alive and throw over the middle. It is caught. A reception is made at the 27-yard line. Crease was surrounded by multiple locomotives, but somehow found his way to get open and move the sticks to the 28-yard line. On 3rd and 10, they get a sliding grab for 11. And it's 1st and 10 now at the 28-yard line. 4.5 to go here in the 3rd. 26-14, Hopewell Loudon moving the football. Receiver left. Receiver and an H-back to the right. Here's Martinez patiently picking again. Bounces left side. Dragged down by Sharps from behind after a gain to the down near the 25-yard line is where he's going to be brought down. He'll pick up 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6 coming up as we move to late in the 3rd quarter. Inside of 4 to go. 2nd down and 7 for Hopewell Loudon at the 25 of Montpelier. Chieftains 26, Locos 14. 2 receivers right. Wing to the right, or an H-back right, receiver to the left. Out of the pistol formation, it's a play action and a boot to the right side. Missed tackle and a missed sack. Crease keeping it alive. Crease to the far side. How about that play? Hunt and confront by Cooley as he tracked him down and then finished him effectively. It looked like Crease was going to be able to look downfield after he got away from Gurrell in the backfield. Officially, it's a loss of 2 to the 27-yard line. 10th play of the drive for Hopewell Loudon. Time killing. Will it be a back-breaking drive, or will Montpelier bow up here defensively? A 3rd and long. 3rd and we call it 9. Back near the 28-yard line. 2 receivers, now a 3rd go to the right side. Running back to the right as they halfback. 3rd and 9. Crease, a roll to the right side. Crease steps up, runs. 30, 25, 20. 1st down and more. 15. And spun down near the 13. Scrambling for 15 yards. Cooley and Sharps bring him down. But again, a back-breaking 3rd down conversion for the Chieftains. You're listening to Playoff Football on WBNO FM in Bryan. Patrick Henry ends up winning 40-8 over North Central. They advance and will take on either Antwerp or Arlington. Haven't heard anything on that, or at least anything passed along to me there. That's a 4 versus 13 seed matchup. 1st and 10, Chieftains at the 18-yard line of Montpelier. 2.5 to go in the 3rd. Receiver both ways. Martinez, stutter step move in the hole. Martinez now steps and gets that extra gear and gets inside the 10 down to about the 5-yard line. Gets at least 8 on that carry. Give him 9. And right on the ball goes Hopewell Loudon. 2nd down and 1 from the 5. Here's Martinez again. Bounces left. Martinez turns the corner and is into the end zone for a touchdown. He gets his 4th rushing touchdown of the night. This one from 5 yards out. 12-play drive. 65 yards. 157 and ate up a tremendous chunk of this 3rd quarter. 32-14. The Martinez PAT is on the way, and it just cleared the crossbar. 33-14, Hopewell Loudon with the lead, late third on B-Rock Sports.
Have you been to the new outdoor wedding venue yet? Located just outside of Montpelier, Ohio, Tate and Lisa Fackler have recently created the Promises We Make wedding venue and have been helping a lot of couples with the best day of their lives. And now they have expanded by starting LT Tree Farm. The look and smell of a farm fresh Christmas tree gives us all the warm feels and happy Christmas memories. Tate and Lisa also have a big announcement next week. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram at The Promises We Make. They are cheering loudly for the Locos tonight. They know the discipline and hard work this team has done to get this far and are proud of the Loco fans.
Got an update on that Arlington-Antwerp game. Arlington has grabbed a 14-6 lead on Antwerp. They're early in the fourth quarter. Eden and Waynesfield Goshen still deadlocked at 13 in that opening round playoff game there. Here it is now 33-14. Defiance collects a playoff win tonight. They go to Bay Village Bay, and they win 14-7 tonight as the terrific season, year 3 for Travis Cooper, continues at Defiance. Here, just 1:57 left in quarter number 3 of this game. It's 33-14. Hopewell Loudon out in front. In that D7 Region 26 game, that is a 3 versus a 14 matchup there in Eden and Waynesfield Goshen. A ball that skips behind. Brinke has to go and get it back inside the 5 to the 10 to the 15 and did about as well as he could with it, getting it out to the 15-yard line. So at least suitable breathing room here for Montpelier on this 1st and 10 with $1:50 left in the third. This is the 1-16 game in Division 7, Region 26. St. Mary's and Wauseon, 42-14, St. Mary's. Not final yet, but only about 5 minutes remaining. We also had a marker that fell that's going to go against Montpelier. And this is going to take them all the way back to the 5-yard line. So an illegal block there. At Eden, Waynesfield Goshen would be playing the winner of the 6-11 game, Macomb or Upper Scioto Valley. Seen Macomb several times through the years, most recently when Edgerton had good playoff teams. So a 1st down and 10 from his own 5-yard line. On the throw, and it's picked off, and it's a pick 6. Sharps throws the INT, and now Hopewell Loudon pull it away. And that'll make it 39-14 as Hopewell Loudon just now with the offensive drive and now the defensive play. And it was the perfect storm against Montpelier there because you already were starting initially at your own 15. Then you had a holding penalty that took you back to your own 5. You got to stay somewhat aggressive. You trust your quarterback. He's been your quarterback all season.
I don't know the route either.
And now the
But it wasn't anything.
PAT. It's way off target, no good. 39-14, Hopewell Loudon. 1:43 left now in the third on B-Rock Sports.
The Village of Montpelier, in all of its departments, wants to take this opportunity to wish the Montpelier football team the best of luck in tonight's game. The Village of Montpelier, in all of its offices and departments, knows all of the hard work and determination put in by this group, and they wish them the best of luck, and they congratulate them on their winning season. Best of luck to the Montpelier Locos, from the Village of Montpelier, in all of the departments.
Archbold has gone final, 37-6 opening game win over Fredericktown. So the Streaks to the regional quarterfinals. No final yet on the Liberty game, but it will be going final soon. They're there. 56-14, so right on cue. Liberty Center has advanced to the regional quarterfinals. They have both those schools with much, much bigger dreams in that difficult Division 5 Region 18. Here now, it is 39-14. This was just 26-14 about 15 minutes ago in real time, but a lengthy Hopewell Loudon drive, and then a pick six thrown, and just like that, it's 39-14 now, Hopewell Loudon. The kick downfield to Montpelier. This will be Cooley. Good middle, or beg your pardon, Smith on the return. Good middle return back to the 30-yard line. So first down and 10. That was the first turnover of the night, by the way, committed by Montpelier. Hopewell Loudon had an INT thrown in the first half, but it didn't amount to much. Montpelier going to begin this drive at their own 32-yard line. Trips to the near side. Two receivers to the far side. So an empty backfield for Hayden Sharps. Sharps to throw. Sharps looks for Chavez Martin, who doesn't make the grab. He was open about 10 yards down the field, but falls off his hands to the turf, and it'll be second down and 10. Hopefully we keep getting those frequent updates of Eden and Waynesfield Goshen, which is the closest game now among all of our immediate area teams. Bryan, last we heard, was 49-28. But West Holmes with some momentum there. Second and 10 here. Locos football down 39-14 with 90 seconds to play in the third quarter. Same look, but out of the slot, they'll bring Staylor in motion. This is going to be quarterback draw and nothing doing. Great job defensively by the front. Aiden Ewald, one up front that time. D-line to Montpelier O-line. And it'll be third down and long. Third and about 13 for the first down. This next Montpelier snap will come under a minute to play here in quarter number 3. Smith goes in motion to the far side of the formation. They'll throw a bubble screen to him over there. Smith 30, 35. Smith to the 40. And going to be about 3 yards short of the first down. Picked up close to 10. And now what will Montpelier do? With a 4th and 3 at their own 40, down 39-14.
I don't think you do if you don't want it.
Arlington still leads 14-6 over Antwerp. 9 to play in that one. Montpelier will bring Cooley over here to the near side to be a third receiver. 2 are to the right. I don't think they have to snap. I think they can bring this thing all the way down and take it to the fourth quarter and then have the quarter break to decide. 3 in the books here in Seneca County. Playoff football on the opening weekend, on Halloween weekend. 39-14. Hopewell Loudon leads Montpelier. This is playoff football on B-Rock Sports.
Good luck, Locos, from Winsler Stamping Company in Montpelier, a locally owned and operated family business for over 90 years. Winsler Stamping has been part of the community and supported Montpelier and the Locos in all they do. Hard work and dedication is what keeps a company in the same community for all these years, and hard work and dedication is what makes a team play well together and have a winning season. We are proud of all you've done and congratulate you on a good year. Good luck in tonight's game, Locos. We support you. Go Locos.
The Thompson and Giese Funeral Homes of Montpelier and Pioneer take great pride in caring for families, and they'll work tirelessly to provide you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. In addition to the services that are offered, you'll receive an online memorial that you can share with family and friends. They have a wide range of resources to support you, not only today, but in the weeks and months to come. The Thompson and Giese Funeral Homes of Montpelier and Pioneer saying good luck to the athletes in tonight's game.
Who's got it?
Welcome back out here for the fourth quarter. It is 39-14. We told you Kyler Sapp had a TD to tie it earlier. Sapp just been picked off, we are told. And Waynesfield Goshen with an opportunity now to break the 13-all tie. Bluffton 63-0 with the lead over Paulding. Eden has just forced a fumble, though, and they have the ball back, tied at 13. And on the sweep to the near side, that play blown up, and Cam Smith going to be tackled short of the first down. And Waynesfield Goshen will take over on downs at the 38-yard line. West Holmes leading Bryan 49-36. Just under 5 to go in the third quarter there. We are just underway in the fourth. And Hopewell Loudon will get another drive in Montpelier territory. Montpelier, I mean, you understand, it's a 39-14 game. You had to go for it. Now the Chieftains will begin at the Montpelier 38-yard line. First down and 10. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver to the left. Pistol formation. Martinez in the backfield. Chieftains moving right to left. 4 down linemen off the right side. Good run, big hole, 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Ball came loose. Did he cross? Didn't matter. It hopped right back into his hands.
That ball was fumbled outside.
Touchdown for Kellen Frankert. And Frankert goes 38 yards for the score. Now the officials are talking about this. Where did the fumble happen?
No. It was outside.
Montpelier disputing that it happened before he crossed the goal line.
It can't go forward.
And now Andy Robinson wants a discussion with the head official here.
It did. It did. 100% did. It can't fumble forward.
And the argument is that if it was fumbled outside the 1, it can't go forward. But the officials have conferred. They have said touchdown. And now we are set for the extra point, and it is good. And it has now become a continuous clock game. 46-14, Chieftains leading Montpelier, just underway in the fourth. But it will be a quicker fourth now when we come back.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services and see how soon you can get a Lennox home comfort system that'll help improve your health and your mood. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call us today at 1-800-329-4040 or visit us at starksphs.com.
46-14. Hopewell Loudon with the lead over Montpelier. Basically the last game really standing in terms of closeness. Although Tenora Winford was close. This is the other one is that Eden Waynesfield Goshen game. Deadlocked at 13 going to the fourth quarter. We're just under 11 and a half to play in this one in what will be and is a running clock game now at 46-14. Those of you, though, that were listening through this game realize that this was not a running clock situation until here recently. It was a one-score game at one time for a good chunk of that first half, 13-7. 19-7 at the break. It did get to 26-7. Then Montpelier cut it to 26-14, had a couple of chances to get their defense off the field and get stops, but could not do so. A lot of updates rolling my way now. Antwerp completely on the ropes now. 20-6 Arlington. I thought that was a tough matchup for Antwerp, just in style that Arlington brings to the table. That is a physical conference they play in. If Eden's able to get through, it's going to be Macomb, and Macomb is ramped up. That is physicalness up this way in the small conferences on steroids because they play physical. It's 20-6 Arlington, 5:20 to go in that. Time for Antwerp, but they better hurry. Meanwhile, Tenora and Winford deadlocked at 21 with about 7 minutes to play in that game. So those are games along with Eden Waynesfield Goshen that we have to tell you. Meanwhile here, a pickup of 4 on that pass play for Montpelier. It is a 46-14 score. That second down and 6 for Montpelier will come at their own 36-yard line. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver to the left. Sharps pivots, rolls, throws. Smith can't hang on. Maybe hearing the footsteps there of Braden Brinkman. And it'll be 3rd and medium now, as we are now at the 10-minute mark left in this game. Winner of this game will be taking on the winner coming out of the 8-9. That is Lipsick and Pandora Gilboa. Lipsick, the 9 seed. Pandora Gilboa, the 8 seed. 3rd down and 6. 2 receivers make it 3 receivers to the right. Single receiver to the left. Sharps to throw again. Sharps steps away from pressure. 35, 40. Sharps has the first down at the 43-yard line. Needed 6, got 7. Good scramble by the sophomore quarterback. Nine and change to play. Montpelier will hurry up and get on the ball. $20 unanswered by the Chieftains once it was a 26-14 game. Lengthy drive for points. Pick 6 for a touchdown. Then Montpelier went for it, gave it up on downs, and then a 38-yard TD run for Kellen Frankert. Cooley on a toss sweep to the left, cut to the 45, and is going to be submarine down at about the 46-yard line. Picked up 3. West Holmes 56, Bryan 36. Defense a rumor in Millersburg, Ohio tonight. Eden has just grabbed the lead on a Kyler Sapp TD, we are told. 19-13 Bombers. Score in that one. Eden 19, Waynesfield Goshen 13. So that's at least 12 unanswered there in that game for Eden to grab the lead. They were down 13-7 for the longest stretch of time. Here it's a 2nd down and 6 for Montpelier at the 8-11 mark left in this game. Screen was set up for Garrell, but it was read, and a good football play that time. That was broken up that time by Adam Crease, I beg your pardon. And it'll be 3rd down and 6. 10:59 left in that game. That Eden Waynesfield Goshen game. So a lot of time remaining. LCC has defeated Ayersville tonight, 42-20. Again, one of the most deceiving Division 7 teams you'll ever see when you always look at their record coming into the postseason. Sharps down the seam, intercepted. Great job deking the quarterback and getting the INT, and now the lengthy return coming back by Jack Colatruglio. He picked it off near the 40, has a return down near the 25-yard line. And that's where Hopewell Loudon will start at the 25-yard line of Montpelier. 7:18 left in this one. Chieftains football when we come back.
Veland Chase wishes local high school sports teams a successful season. As one of the leading brass suppliers in the United States, Veland Chase manufactures brass rods, forgings, ingots, and water armor plumbing fittings at the 2 plants located in Holiday City. To learn more about products and job opportunities, visit brassjobs.com. Chase a brighter future with Veland Chase.
Back out here, 1st and 10 for Hopewell Loudon at the 25-yard line. Kellen Frankert now in at quarterback. Frankert hands it off. Is that Jaden Kramer who got the carry? Jason Kramer, beg your pardon. He's a 5'10 sophomore. 46-14. Hopewell Loudon with the lead. 6.5 to play. Taking their time getting in and out. There'll be a 2nd down and about 7 for the 1st down. Frankert milking everything down here. Handoff again to Kramer. Line of scrimmage maybe a yard. It'll be 3rd down coming up. 46-14 with 5:49 left. Again, not the game. I mean, when you see this or hear this score tonight or tomorrow, Antwerp has just scored. It's 20-12 Arlington, 3:45 left, and Antwerp is kicking off. You knew the Archers probably weren't going to go quietly into the night. Third down and a long 6. This will be Frankert keeping it, kind of that quarterback duck to get to the 21-yard line. He'll be short of the first down. And you wonder if they'll just keep the offense out there, run it again, and if they get the first down, great. If not, then they've chewed up more time. So 4th and 7. Paulding got a touchdown. Their only points just as the clock hit zeros. 63-6, Bluffton with a win. But Paulding, take that game out of tonight. They were overmatched to begin with. Bluffton is good. And by the way, anybody scoring on Bluffton, that's an accomplishment. More than half their schedule, they pitched shutouts. They were giving up like 3 or 4 points a game. But still a great year for Paulding to get to their first playoff appearance under Paulding grad Jim Menzie. 4th and 6. Frankert to throw, and it's incomplete. Broken up that time by Montpelier. By the way, while we have a minute here, I want to run through seniors tonight while I have that chance. Braden Brink is playing in his final game. Brennan Friend injured earlier in the year. Chavez Martin, Ash Walls, Eli Fackler, Landon Fackler, Carter Wade, Grant Gorell are the seniors on this roster who will be credited with the turnaround of this Montpelier team. And now it's to continue to build off of this into the future. 4:24 remaining, 46-14. Montpelier taking back over after getting the turnover on downs. Ben will keep you updated on all the games that have gone final and will go final here, let's say in the next 30 minutes plus. Screen to Brink. He's at the 23 or 4 yard line. Got 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8. (46-14). Great crowd tonight here, not just from the home Hopewell Loudon Chieftains, but Montpelier traveled extremely well tonight on their first playoff appearance in 30 years. Sharps gets away from pressure, scrambling, dumps it in the flat. Pass is caught out near the 31-yard line. Going to be a little bit shy of the first down. It'll be 3rd and 1. Martinez, quite a night tonight for Hopewell Loudon. 3 touchdown rushes in the first half, then had a receiving touchdown here in the second half and another touch. So 4 rushing touchdowns and a receiving touchdown. 5 scores tonight for Braylon Martinez. And the number 3 ranked team in the state, Hopewell Loudon, going to move to 11-0 and into the regional quarterfinals. 2:45 remaining in this one. And moving. 46-14. Montpelier not intimidated by the Chieftains and the environment incoming here. They took punches and counter-punched. Just too much Chieftain here in the second half. It's a talented team. They're number 3 in the state for a reason as Cooley runs out near the 45 to get 14 and a first down. We have an injured Loco. It's Smith who kind of hobbles off. He's good to go now. 2:21 remaining. Well, we may or may not be done for the high school football season. It's all hinging on what Eden does. Eden up a score, 19-13 last we heard. Still plenty of time, about 10 and a half left in that game. They had just scored. Waynesfield obviously is going to get it back as Staylor will get 9 out down to the 46-yard line. 9:50 remaining. I said 19. They got the extra point, so it's 20-13. 20-13 Eden, 9:50 remaining. An Eden win takes us somewhere next Friday night. More than likely it's Macomb. Macomb, of course, when it was 8, they were in and making playoff runs. So you know they're in every year now at 16 here in the short years that we've had it. Deep ball, a deep shot, going up for it, Brink. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and short. But Macomb, a heavy favorite tonight, or fairly heavy favorite against Upper Scioto Valley in that 6-11 game. Eden in the 3-14 game with Waynesfield Goshen. Playing one of those rare 3-14, 2-15, 1-16 games that aren't a blowout, because that's the one thing that the expansion has done is watered down postseason. Another thing it's done, it's had us on trips like this where we're thrown in the opposite press box that's been renovated since the Eisenhower administration. But that's the negatives. The upside is a team like Montpelier getting to experience it. Brink, the catch over the middle, and he gets the big hitter on a 3rd and 2 all the way down to the 10-yard line. Final 20 seconds of the game as Montpelier will hustle to the football. Will they get one more snap, take one shot at the end zone? 8, 7, 6, 5. Final snap, barring a defensive penalty. Sharp's going to sling it towards the end zone, incomplete. And that will be your final tonight here on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. By the way, Macomb did win 53-22. So Macomb awaits the winner of that Eden Waynesfield Goshen game. We'll get you the final on that when we wrap everything up. Actually, we're going to, on the scoreboard show tonight, we're going to wrap everything up from here. We do want to tell you that we certainly appreciate you locking in and tuning in tonight for high school football. And as we go off the airwaves, Eden with breathing room, they now have a 26-13 lead on a Christian Owens touchdown reception from Kyler Sapp. So they're up 2 scores within that 8 to 9 minute mark, 7 minute mark, somewhere in there left in the game. Can they hang on? If they do, it will be a trip to Macomb and a trip for us to Macomb next Friday night. By the way, Bryan not done yet. 56-43, Millersburg West Holmes leading over Bryan. Again, 56-43. Our final here tonight, 46-14. Third-ranked Hopewell Loudon with the win over Montpelier. Locos bow out at 7-4. Hopewell Loudon moves on to the regional quarterfinals at 11-0. Eden got the extra point. They lead 27-13. Ben Murray will get you the final of that and everything else. The scoreboard show starts now. Presented by Midwest Community Federal Credit Union on B-Rock Sports.